Hey everyone, good afternoon, good evening. It's another after work special. Wednesday this week. But we're here for it. Guys, before we get too carried away, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, get down to the links for our socials, Discord, Spotify, all of that. And we got German Dave from the start today. How's it going, bud?
I'm good, man. But I don't know how much attention I will pay to Juventus because I will have 4 games going at the same time.
Or games. Well,
It will be our game. I have Tottenham versus Man City, Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, and in half an hour Liverpool versus Newcastle starts.
all this Prem shit, eh? Who cares?
Yeah, and I don't know if I watch it, but Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey as well.
And that's
tonight.
going on. Lots of football for a Wednesday.
Yep. Has anybody watched yesterday's 4-4 with Barcelona and Atletico Madrid?
Did not. I caught some of the Inter stuff yesterday.
It was a
But
crazy game.
That's not nearly as fun.
Atletico led 2-0 after 6 minutes, I believe. Then Barcelona tied it within 7 minutes. At the 13th minute, it was tied at 2-2 again. And around the 70th minute, it was 4-2 for Barcelona, and Atletico turned it around 4-4 in 94th minute or something like that. Crazy. What a game, man.
Completely nuts. Yeah, that's just too much football for a Tuesday night. Now it's a Wednesday night. Man,
yeah. Man, that's
I guess
why
it's kind of your job to watch it all.
This is why I don't have time to breathe, man. Yeah.
My lord. Yeah. I don't even have signal where I work. Never mind trying to catch parts of the game. That's not gonna happen. But tonight's game, Empoli. And not the greatest Empoli, let's say, against this week's versions of Juve. So let's just go over it. Perlin does get the start tonight, which is expected. Cambiaso, Kelly, Gatti, Weah. So that's a no change. So anything we may have heard about rest?
Yep.
Maybe not. We'll see. In the pivot, you have Coop and Thuram. So Locatelli is resting. There is that. And then up top, we have Colo again, left wing. So we saw this late last game. So we're seeing it again with Colo left wing, Mac in the 10, Gonzalez this time on the right instead of Chico, with Vlahovic up top. So is this what we wanted? Is this what the fans have been asking for?
It's not what I'm asking.
No, I'm not asking you. Generally, like the fans, though, right? Mac in the 10, you hear like, oh, Mac's the number 10. We want to see Vlahovic, Kolo Muani.
Yeah. No, our number 10 role is not good, but it should still be, like, McKennie should still be good enough, like, to make it work versus Empoli. Like, other individual players we have should still make it work somehow, even though they play out of position. I mean, this is why you pay them big bucks, like in games like this. Like, they have to try to reach like certain levels, even though they play in an uncomfortable position to them. And I hope they do it. Honestly, Kolo Muani and Vlahovic, I don't think that will work. I know like a lot of people asked for it, but I don't know if that will work because both are looking to create and score for themselves, and Kolo Muani on the wing.
Listen, though, you got to give him a chance. You got to give him a chance. Is this not the game you do it?
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, you're right.
And BJ is saying fans are asking for Yildiz to start, not Coop. Yeah, personally, I would like to see Yildiz in the 10 role.
Yeah,
get some time there again.
Why not?
The game where you do it.
Why not do that in a game like this, for example?
Now, okay, maybe not too much all at once. I get it, but let's look at Roberto Diversa's Empoli here with a 3-1-4-2. Not your everyday. Vasquez in net, Marianucci, Ismaili, and Tosto in the back three. Deep lying mid of Bacci and a midfield of Takachi, Mele, Henderson, Sambia, and a double strike pair of Konate Colombo. Big, looks like there's going to be a nice hole in the center for McKennie and Vlahovic to kind of like go up and just like attack Batshuayi and Ismaili. It kind of looks. It looks like they're having sex. It looks like you can take Juve's formation and insert it into Empoli's formation.
At the right fit.
Am I not right? Like, am I seeing things here?
Fill it in. No, by the spaces that will be on the field, we should be able to expose it. Like, we should fit right in the holes that you are mentioning.
Yes,
But,
that big gaping hole down the center.
Yeah. No, but let's see.
See that,
I can't honestly. I can't imagine that they will play just with a single pivot 6 versus our front line. I guess one of them will most likely drop a bit into an 8 role or give a bit of cover to Bacci. Is Bacci correct in Italian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Balls. Like bocce ball.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Dude, tactics are not like our team should be good enough to win this. Like, no matter what the formations are.
Should be. So we'll get into the injuries here because there's a few on both sides. It's quite the list, honestly. They actually have one more injury than us. So out for us is Milik, Luiz, Bremer, Cabal, Savona, Kalulu, Vega, everyone but the Milkman, and I guess Dougie being a defensive midfielder, but all defensive type names there, right?
Yep.
Crazy.
Honestly, for them, Fazzini, Viti, I don't know, Anjorin is maybe, like the top 3, or like a lot of those players for Empoli are the most essential players.
Oh, Buahi, Pellegrini.
Anjorin usually starts, Fazzini usually starts, I think Viti usually starts. Solbakken, correct me if I'm wrong, I think he's a starter, and Pietro Pellegrini he's in and out of the squad if I'm correct.
And sorry, I thought there was one more. No, that was it. So they still have more on their bench than us, which is crazy that Empoli have more players than us.
Oh, they can call up the whole youth.
Yeah,
like we don't do that stuff.
Well, don't we? Let's look. Javier Gil coming back, and he's there. Alessandro Pietrelli.
Yep. We had to fill the bench up somehow.
Somehow gets a call up from the next gen.
Yep.
Number 48. He's 192 centimeters, 22 years old. Yep. So, obviously, this is one of the guys now at 22. He's getting some senior minutes. He's probably going to get sold off to like a Serie B team or something after this season.
Yeah,
I think that's where we're at with
250K, something like that.
Yeah, something. It says here worth 150. So yeah, quarter mil.
Hey, I wasn't that far away.
Yeah, I don't expect to see him. This is one of those, like, if for whatever reason people start going down, dropping out, or for whatever reason we're up 6-0,
exactly.
Yeah, you're not going to see these guys. Fazili, Adric on the bench. You might see somebody like him. Of course, somebody like Gruhi. Alberto Costa? Anybody for Alberto Costa?
Dude, if he doesn't get 30 minutes today, sell him. Sell him in the summer.
What is going on with this guy? And he took the number 2. Like, if you take the number 2 shirt, going back into this stupid discussion of shirt numbers, your number 2 should be a guy that you see.
He should be playing.
I mean, this is a valid question, Fino. Do you have a prediction on which half you're going to play better? I was wondering.
First half. It's always the first half.
It's not always. Not always.
No, but in a game like this, it will be the first half, and then
because they're angry. They're angry for being shit last game, so they'll be.
Yeah. And then if we lead 1-0, we will let Empoli have the ball for the last 30 minutes of the game.
Well, they are taking the pitch, getting ready for the anthem, so just about on our way. Here we got 3 minutes. We're doing all right. But yeah, at the end of the day, this should be an easy 2-0 sit back, chill out. Should be.
Yeah.
Should be. Is that our prediction?
And if our game is boring, I have other stuff to entertain me. So
You know, you really have to ask yourself that question. How exciting could this match really be? Other than we just do a blowout.
hey, the only I was gonna say, like, the only thing that can make this entertaining is a blowout. But we
So
don't do those.
let's hope for it. We need one, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
We got, I mean, four goals in a game. We did that. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But like a good like 5-6, just banging
Yeah.
them in.
Honestly, this goddamn team just needs to blow off some steam for once. Like
Mhm.
just jerk it off one game.
Yeah, like the wife's gone for the weekend, and you're
Yeah.
just like jerking it
Yeah.
so hard.
And they will feel like so better afterwards. So
Yeah. Like you go to bed early kind of idea, right? Like, I'm good.
oh yeah,
I'm
oh yeah,
satisfied.
yeah.
Well, we are getting the official lineups up on screen. Just seeing if there's any change with what we have here on the FOP mob. And maybe Gonzalez and Mwani swapped out, but otherwise, no, that looks good. Need someone on Juve to score before Dusan that usually lights a fire under him. They get a brace. That's not untrue either. Dave, you need me to throw this up in the Discord? Can you handle it?
That would be nice.
Installing updates. Why doesn't every program update that quick? I like you, Discord. You're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, shameless plug. Getting the Discord. Boner jokes. Yeah, where you at? I hope you're stuck in traffic just because fuck you.
We need you here, like, for the boner jokes. Usually that's your shtick.
Dash is trying to grow up or something. I don't know. No fun in any case.
He became a big boy.
Yeah, Coop is starting again. That's not really a surprise though, is it?
No. It's not.
Oh, all right. Well, we should be just about underway with this one. Okay, so it's showing up as a 3-5-2 here on the Fubo. I think it's the same feed everyone gets. Now Dash is just throwing out whatever he's got in his pocket at this point. Gonna get the scoreboard ready for everyone, and we're about to kick off. All right, there she be. Let's do this. I'll just lock in a 2-0 prediction. Why not?
Tunnel, you said? I will say 4-1.
4-1. Okay.
Yeah. I will say 4-1. The goal that you will concede will be a penalty.
Yeah, or corner header.
Yeah, something
that we can't defend.
But I say 4-1. I'm optimistic today.
So we do
And
have
and I will predict a Coop minus goal just because.
Ooh, a Coop goal, eh?
Just because.
So yeah, we are synced up. We're ready to go here. You have a starter off, and of course, just the resolution today looks so bad. I don't know if anybody else's stream looks this fuzzy, but it looks like an ugly chick on Instagram with the soft filter on.
I will join the stream now as well.
You saw an hat trick, Jesus. Oh boy. Hopefully the players are motivated.
If they are, it will be a 1-0.
Motivated, that one. Dash, did you hear that? That might be a keeper. On so bad it's good. Well, at least the crowd's enjoying themselves so far. There's nobody in the traveling section. Like 10 dudes.
Yeah, but that is what it is. What it is sometimes with the smaller-ish teams.
Yeah. Not a good look. Traveling on a Wednesday night though from Empoli, that's a couple hours by train.
Yeah.
And the trains actually, I found this out. At least in Empoli. Yeah, they stop at like 11 o'clock and the match ends at 10:45.
Oh.
And it's like a kilometer and a half away. And early on, he puts it over Nico. Nico, what are you doing, buddy? That's way too high. That was easy. That was easy right there. Polo actually with a little
yeah, he should have.
nice little flick on header there into space. Very nice by Polo.
That was nice. Yeah, he should have scored that. Should have scored that, brother.
All right, early luck, 2 minutes. Polo winning it back here, dribbling by a couple dudes and gets stripped a bit. Empoli playing the old dump and chase. Look at Perrine getting tricky. Wins the goal kick at the end of it. Getting ballsy there. I like it. Oh, we're starting this one off deep. It's Perrine, so no big long ball kicks, it's looking like. Well, that's tricky there too. Empoli's actually pressing right high up. Marked up, but the defenders got to get tugged back. Somebody's home. My dogs are losing it. The bark must have came through that time. Because I was right behind me. He just like gets up and loses it. Messes up my carpet. But it is all Juve, honestly. It's nothing too crazy at the moment. They're keeping control.
As expected so far.
Yeah, just toying with it a little bit. Dogs are losing it right now. Somebody's excited at the very least. Very slow, Empoli. Yeah, he picks it up here, Vasquez. Really taking his time getting this going. Long ball, cutouts. Lee, though, do keep some control with it. It feels like they don't want the ball, though.
No, they don't. They don't.
I mean, I guess that's the 3-5-2. You don't really want the ball. Kind of want to play on the counter. I think they're happy just to conserve energy and park the bus.
Yeah. No, if you go like into a basketball match against us, I think they know that just by the individual players that they have no chance. So the way is, shitballing it. But yeah, I would have done the same.
They say King Dusan is definitely leaving us. I can't see why he wouldn't be leaving. You hear everyone else signing contract, especially something like Gatti, who truly does love the club. And he's like, oh, yeah. We're just, I mean, nothing's signed yet because we just got to wait for some things, but it's definitely happening. Dusan here trying to get the ball over the top. He keeps the ball. Does all right.
Come on. Yeah, kept it. That's nice. Nice sequence.
Nico, decent cross in, but too close to the keep. Arsenal, I don't know. Apparently, he's not on the top of Arsenal's list at the moment, so we'll see.
No, man. Arsenal is looking for better and more expensive.
They're just better. They're just looking for better.
Yeah.
Doing my rounds, tube chopping, checked on Beppe next is Berto. Should be a fun walk in the park. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Anton. Yeah, nothing too crazy so far. I haven't started yelling at anything at this point.
We will, though. We will.
Not park the bus. It's more jab and grab. Yeah, that is part of it with the counter, right? Is jabbing at it once you do get the ball, but they don't want to control the play. Kind of the big thing. They're happy. Yeah, just a shit house. Clog up the midfield. Throw a wall back in the defense. Chill out.
No, they will not. They will not park the bus. The thing with parking the bus is that you don't have offensive outlets, but they will still like sit back and try to counter. That will be their.
It's
their,
like
their,
parking the
game
bus with the engine still running because the kids are getting out of class in 15 minutes, right? You're getting ready to drive off if you need to.
Yeah, and especially if you're missing your maybe best creative player in Fazzini, like your best 10. So I get why you try to to do more so a calm game.
Just hope that we don't fall asleep in the process. It's a very common trend with these players as well when things are this dull and boring, and that's I'm sure part of the game plan for Empoli is like, yeah, just bore them. New generation can't keep focus on anything. That could be what it is. It's all that social media. They have no attention span. Not familiar with Empoli. The Dum Dum on Paramount said it's the third team playing actually today. Why is DeCilio out? He was on the injured list.
Gotta save him for Serie A, man. Save his legs.
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, no, he's on the bench.
He's on the bench. Yeah,
he's not a starter, and they with the back three. I mean, he's I think more traditionally a back four kind of guy. So yeah, I think they just use him depending on the situation. Colo deep crossing.
Oh, too strong.
Oh, got a little too tight there.
Should have passed it just flat into the. Yeah.
I'm going to put a bet for him to score between 70 and 90 minutes. DeCilio, that he's gonna like magically get a second goal in 5 years. That like, what's the betting line on that one?
Damn, but if you win that bet, brother,
dude, that would pay. Get on Bet 365. What's the over under? Oh, Vlahovic tucked down Kakache. Little swung back arm. Didn't look
yeah, Vlahovic was right there. Like just before the 6-yard box, he should have tried to pass it like low or flat into that space.
What's that kid doing? Did you see that kid with that stupid sign? It looked like he did on the back of an Amazon package.
Honestly, I didn't.
It was just like Sharpie on like maybe a 10 by 14 size piece of paper. It's like, dude, nobody can read that. Who's reading that?
Give it a better effort.
Yeah, man. Like you go all the way to the Alliance, and that's the effort you put in. Come on, dude. Oh, there's some Jeep advertising there. Okay. Jeep's still around. Just didn't want to go for the full frontal this year.
I still can't comprehend how we didn't get the sponsor.
We did. And then they took it away from us. Georgia said no.
And we didn't find anything else.
No. Well, we got the tax write-off now.
At least that.
I love that. You can't get a sponsor, you just get a charity, so it's a tax write-off. So at least you don't lose, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh man. And Save the Children, they're just like shameless bastards, or like Bring it on. We'll take it all. Well,
have you watched any F1 testing today?
No,
by the
I didn't
way?
catch. I watched the YouTube thing I put up on the Discord there, the Ferrari one, which
Yeah.
gave me a chub. But no, man, I literally just got home and didn't have a chance.
Oh yeah.
So I'll catch up on some of it.
No, I watched when I was doing paperwork today. I watched the 2 first hours of testing, and I watched like a couple of minutes in between, like when I had the time. Man, it's fun seeing cars on track again. It
Well,
feels
when I
good.
was reading it in the morning, just like going through my news, scrolling through things,
Yep.
I saw that at the moment Hamilton was the quickest, which doesn't
Yeah.
really mean anything, but
No, it doesn't testing, but there were no technical issues at all. The car wasn't bouncing, by the way.
Nico stopped up his run. And they're sitting in deep now. Something's got to give here. Colo just smashes into some knees. Juve with all the control, they just have to find the penetration. Too much foreplay, boys. That's why you guys can't get laid. You spend too much time with the tongue. You got to know when to just stick her in. No, doesn't. It means a little bit, but not
Not
much.
timings don't mean anything, but in terms of reliability, you can watch the actual faces of the team members and see if there are any concerns, because most of those guys don't have good poker faces. If a team does good mileage, you can watch a bit of the car behavior. For example, like everybody saw the Mercedes bouncing like a couple of years ago, or you see like, or when you see some cars like
With the Alpine last year, how all of a sudden their pink car was black. It's like, oh, they're
exactly,
overweight. Oh, nice
you
speed
immediately
here.
know. Yeah,
Doesn't make its way through.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, all good. No, and they have weight issues and stuff like that then. So you can tell a bit of stuff, but not too much.
And so there was contact there. Nico dribbling in.
Oh, but he slipped into it.
Yeah, he kind of slipped into it. I don't think there's anything there. Yeah, March 14th is the Australian GP.
Yep. I believe 5 or 6 a.m. for me.
But the race is on the 16th, but I'm counting the weekend.
Yeah.
Getting taken off the pitch here to get some treatment.
Nico slipped into him, I believe, like knees into his groin area or
It
lower.
looks okay. I think it's just the ref for the time wasting things. Like get off the pitch. Yeah. He's immediately ready to come back in. Just a knock. He's fine. Let's go. So that's the first 15 minutes. Not a lot to talk about just yet. Bad giveaway. You might hate, but the game reminds me of Allegra era when we always knew that we will win, and the question was 1-0 or 2-0. No, I don't hate you. We've been saying that shit since before he came.
We aren't allowed to talk about Allegri anymore.
Talk about Allegra if it goddamn please. Yeah, it's just a different way of doing the same shit. Really, at the end of the day, the results are similar.
No, my thing is just I want a philosophy. Like we were half-assing shit a lot, but now at least like in the last couple of games where we were more stable defensively as well, like we are keeping the ball a lot, and when
here.
Come
Damn
on,
it, Vlahovic,
left side.
Jesus, start shooting! Stop passing, you lazy bastards! Put your fucking foot through it. Oh my lord.
Yep. No, but I honestly I don't mind us being defensively stable, being a bit more pragmatic, and then scoring when we have the possibility to. But I just don't like the club management and like other people lying to me that we want to play like offensive, free flowing, beautiful football when the evidence is that we play like pragmatic, stable football.
Well, there's this quote. It's from one of your former country leaders there. If
Yeah,
you tell a lie often enough, it becomes the truth.
exactly. I heard that man was right a lot.
Yeah, and also wrong a lot, but who's counting?
No, I mean, it was wordplay as in right.
All right. Oh, because yes, because
Yep, yep, yep.
he had the book. The guy was an author
Oh yeah, and an artist.
and an artist.
Poor guy got rejected from art school.
Yeah, probably for good reasons.
Dude, I want to know what the artist that he used as for his application.
Is there anything out there of his early artworks?
I didn't see any. I didn't make any research, but there's always stuff like, man, you're right.
Like
That's
DoubleDShow?
interesting to find out.
Yeah, I wonder. I would like to see how bad it was, like why he got denied. Put into Chat GPT and be like, analyze this, or probably Grok from X. I bet you X would be most accepting of that kind of material.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. X is liking that stuff lately.
Oh man, how many people that we don't care about did we just defend?
Damn, me as a German, I probably offended everybody out there. By the way, did we strip Gatti now completely of the captaincy? Now that
If you're
since
talking
when I
about the
make
person, I'm thinking there was something on either Joe Rogan or someone else about his art specifically. Because if there is, I am interested.
if
That's
it
actual like history there, right? Because
it
that turned the wheels of time, if you know what I'm saying. It affected
yeah,
things.
it wouldn't wonder me because they're talking Joe Rogan's podcast almost every episode about him. So
I never really got into Joe Rogan, not gonna lie. And I feel like it's too late to. Because he
no,
just has thousands of episodes.
no, the only episodes I'm watching are the ones where he has an actual scientist there that's debunking a lot of the stuff that pseudoscientists are saying when they are there. So, but I'm not watching regularly.
What a shitty attempt by Kakache. I'm sorry, like he didn't even attempt to take on the defense. He just shot. But anyway, baseball. But yeah, Agusio. That is interesting. I should look into that. I'll probably forget to look into it. I'll remind myself when I'm having a shower or taking a shit. But then whenever like I have the chance to actually look at it,
Yep.
didn't my camera went black for a second. I was about to lose it.
Damn, your
If you
camera's
do
getting
find
on
it, let
your
me know.
nerves
If
lately.
like if you know which podcast specifically, I'd be happy to listen. Yeah, the
I'm
only
too scared. I'm too scared to Google that here in Germany.
whatever they can look at search history. Anyways, I mean, I don't know. A little ridiculous. It's when you look that stuff up and then you start looking up like fertilizer suppliers. It's making those connections, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I'm into history. I obviously watch stuff about that party. and other crazy parties out there. Like, it's just, yeah, it doesn't mean that I want to overthrow my government or anything. It seems I'm interested in it.
No, usually if there's no like terror, danger, or anything like that, like if the
We go
government or
out to
police or whoever,
Tucson.
like, don't look into your Google search history or stuff like that. It's usually only when there's any danger or when you committed a crime.
Well, like, how many people watch murder mystery, cold case, whatever, Jeffrey Dahmer nonsense, right? Doesn't mean you're a murderer.
Yeah.
You're just into it for some reason. Like, Tucson can't even win the corner here.
He tried though. He tried.
Oh, they do get a corner out of it. Coop crosses it in, headed over the bar this time.
But decent opportunity.
It's something. Igusio saying we should talk about football.
Yeah.
We could.
Hey, if the game is giving us the content to talk about stuff.
Are any of those other games given anything?
We are a multifaceted podcast channel, so man, we have fun shooting our shit at different stuff as well.
There is shot to be shot.
Right. Oh, he lost the shoe.
I lost, yeah. He didn't lose his hair though. His hair is still intact. The rumors about Anthony.
I saw the rumors and fuck that. Fuck the
Yeah,
rumors.
I don't.
Fuck him. Hell no, man.
No, that's not a rumor. That's just make believe.
Don't even bring him in on loan. Hell no.
I think that was one of those one source things that everyone just jumped on, and then it died right away because there was nothing to it.
No,
I had already forgotten about it actually. And
oh my god,
1-0 for Empoli because they gave Male all the time in the world to
that's not true.
Just to like fuck around and shoot that ball.
Hey, Augusto, you still want us to talk about football?
That was shit. We're gonna have to break down the defense here.
My god. There's no defense. Lost the
failure,
ball, they pressed us, won it in the half space, pass, shot from distance. Covered from Perrine. He couldn't
actually.
Covered from Perrine, couldn't see it, plays beautifully. Goal. Yeah, can't use the ball.
So we got pressured. We got pressured up the pitch there, and we couldn't get rid of the ball and got scored on.
They didn't even press hard, man. We just gave them the ball. Crazy.
Oh boy, guys, 25 minutes here.
Okay. Hey, my 4-1 is still on the table.
It's just fucking embarrassing. Oh, now Dash shows up. Fucking anarchist.
I'm just here to be motivated.
Be moderated or motivated?
No. Motivated.
Oh, motivated. Right. Yes, we're getting motivated. It's Empoli, man. They just let 5 through with Atlanta. Come on, what's going on?
Motaball.
Motaballs. Mota's balls.
Honestly, this isn't even on Motta so far. I mean, like, we control the game. He can't do anything about our players being dumb and not being able to get the ball out of a half-ass pressing situation.
He needs to know. What he needs to do is he needs to go out on the pitch and hit a 40-yard rocket. That's what I need him to do. I'm just being facetious.
It's just why. Why do we put ourselves in these situations?
Now,
we can. it's clear that we can obviously still win this game here. Not making passes like that, of course, but I mean, we can't. We have one good half, and it's clearly not this half. So we're gonna win it in the second. Let's just fall asleep for 20 minutes. Come back for the second half.
On a positive note, Liverpool is leading versus Newcastle, and it's a 13-point gap right now to Arsenal.
As you can see, Canadian Dave gives 0 fucks.
Oh, I know. I said that for you, Dash, because do you remember how you glazed Arsenal?
I'm just trying to figure out what Anton's trying to say. Are you serious? Not we game? Not it's on? I don't know what we're trying to say here. I'm confused. I'm sorry,
No,
Anton.
I think it's parlay. I think it's parlay fumbled.
Oh.
I did lose money, but we will get a good game.
Oh, I hope you didn't lose any money.
He just lost his parlay. That's it. His parlay is cooked.
Okay. Sorry, I'm dumb with gambling. I don't do it. Oh, that was a shitty free kick. Okay, come on, Colo. That's a nice curl, and it didn't go anywhere. No.
It had beautiful form, but doesn't matter if it's like to nowhere.
Nice curved ball to nowhere. Keep on curving the balls, and something will happen.
Especially in their mouth.
Okay. Come on, guys. Low cross doesn't make it through. This is I don't know. Here's Gat charging up. Well, there's your boy Edge Miley.
What was that? Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right, Dash, you still at work?
Yeah.
You know he's not a free man.
No. And he's not even married.
Could you imagine if I was? God, I'd be royally fucked.
Come on. It's just not good. This just is not good right now. They're chasing the game, and they've lost their composure. And
they're at home. And they're at home.
Yeah. With 10 Empoli fans in attendance.
You mean the 10 Empoli fans that could afford the fucking ticket inflation and all the other shit that they got going on?
It's still funny, though, how Europe loses their mind about ticket price. And it's like, man, you can't even get the shittiest seats in our stadiums for that price.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, oh man, 50 euros for a ticket must be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, here in like for our second division team, tickets range from 25 euros to like most expensive seat and the most expensive game and late night game and stuff like that is 65 euros. So it ranges in between like 25 and 65. And regularly when English fans that travel to Germany to watch a football game, they're always asking, what, only 65 euros for best seats?
Dude, I can pay like $200 easy to see fucking Toronto.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'd have to drop 500 just go watch the lines. Hell, if I wanted to watch the MLS, especially if Miami's playing, good luck.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous here. So the ticket prices in Europe thing, I understand being upset with raising prices.
That's why FIFA's like, hey, if we can host any tournament in the United States, do it.
Yeah, they make so much cash.
Oh.
And then your 48-ounce sodas for $15, you know? Like, just raking the money. Why you need 48 ounces of soda, I don't know, but you're gonna drink it anyways. Pass from left to right. Not a cross, not a vertical pass. I really don't like the football we're playing. Moth's balls? No, it's characterless, soulless.
And my guess is the percentage that the FIFA earns from ticket sites will make up like like most of what they are losing like for the TV rights. That's
Come
my
on,
guess.
boys. They're too heavy. Half hour down.
Like, they're not going to lose that much money off the TV rights. It's kind of like you're saying, because they'll make so much in just revenue and concessions and a bunch of other stupid shit that people drop a shit ton of money because they're 100%. They're banking on the Logan Pauls, the iShow Speeds, and all the TikTok newies to buy everything up.
Yep.
Don't
and
forget
also,
that super popular singer lady girl that we have too.
Tia.
That one.
No, and also, for example, the Zone has the exclusive rights for the Club World Cup, and they are showing it for free. But for the Zone, it's a commercial, so I guess they still paid a lot of money for the FIFA to have the broadcasts, right? At least here in Germany. And yeah, the FIFA still earns like TV money. It's just not as much when it's yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to say it, but yeah.
Oh, the crowd is cheering the Juve on. That's positive. The crowd isn't giving up on them. No, we get a foul. I don't know. It's choppy. Soulless. Nobody can get on the end of anything and just settle the ball down and make something happen right now.
By the way, Arsenal fans want to get rid of Calafiori because they're pissed that they got a center back. They're playing him left back, but he's not a good left back for them.
I saw that. Yeah, everyone's yelling. It's like he's the worst left back ever. It's like he's not a left back.
Would we take him on loan? Absolutely, right?
We'll take Lloyd Kelly. So I think we would take Calafiori.
Yeah, but I mean you, not the management. I still have I still have standards, you know.
Okay, Colo. Oh, Mac's not gonna get on that. Cleared off. Cambiaso's another level, guys. Like the next step up. I don't know if he's like a full level. He has his days where he shows it. That's fine. If City wants to come and pay us 70 mil for him, then yes, he's the next level. He's another level. I'm not sure, but I have heard that DAZN is not doing well. They have lost a bunch of customers. Probably because they charge you more than ever and they show you commercials. I'd say that's probably a lot to do with it. They try to make more money by throwing more ads into it, and people just get pissed off. It's too easy to pirate the stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I'm also surprised that Paramount Plus makes money.
Yeah. No, but the Zone is doing weirdly well here in Germany. Usually, us Germans don't like to pay for subscription services, but I guess for sports and when it's forced, like what you're gonna do?
Oh, Vlad,
yeah, but Germany tends to manage that stuff. Germany tends to manage consumer stuff a lot better than other countries. Like when it comes to like consumer pricing organization and stuff like that. You guys do it like as far as like consumer protection. I don't want to get into like politics and policy here, but like Germany does a pretty banged up job when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, no, usually we do, but right now the sports community is outraged because to get, for example, if you are solely a Bundesliga fan, you have to have a Sky and a DAZN subscription to watch the games, and that amounts to almost 60 euros in itself per month to watch like your local league. And people are outraged and are going like to courts and try to sue like the Zone and Sky and all the parties that gave the gave the broadcast rights to standardize it, like who has or to have the broadcast rights within a single like streaming service, so you don't have to pay multiple ones.
So Gusha is
So
saying
what's
German
your-
only paid 80 mil for Serie A, and they're making a shit ton of money out of it. I'm assuming they
Yeah,
can make that
they're
in
not
80
paying
mil.
us.
80 mil
Yeah,
probably
they're-
just from the subscriptions out of the Bronx.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's all of the IFTV goonies.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Bronx. That little Italy part of New York, wherever the hell it is. There's your 80 million.
Because their coverage, like, dude, I can't, like, for example, like, I try to listen to their pre-games at the restaurant as I'm, like, getting ready to watch a game, and I'm like,
sorry, they just keep on blue balling me today.
yeah,
Cross it inshallah this today.
because I'm, like, sitting there thinking, I'm like, how the hell can Paramount sit there and be like, yeah, this is a great product, let me put that out there, like, for their Champions League coverage?
Oh, they probably like these assholes are buying this shit and it costs us next to nothing to produce. Keep on doing it.
Because it's like, I mean, I get it from the perspective of, from, like, the Champions League, where it's like you have, you know, Terry Henry, Mika, and all those folks, and Kate Abdo, but it's just like, I listen to the Serie A stuff, and it's just like, it honestly seems like just frat boys. Like, it's like, honestly, like us. It's like the three of us doing a pregame show.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
think
it throws me off entirely of, like, how the...
Oh, there's Dash's work phone. Better go get that.
But yeah, no, it kind of throws me off of, like, how that's, like, even a thing from a market standpoint, where it doesn't make sense at
No,
all.
but the thing is,
Or-
my opinion is that they don't care about Syria. It's a byproduct for them. Like it's that's their side hustle. Like they make the big bucks with their Champions League coverage because everybody's watching that, and it's universally known
Oh
as the
yeah,
best
they
Champions
monopolize
League
that.
coverage.
Yeah,
And they
because they
actually
monopolize that in the U.S.
Yeah, and they actually broadcast that in 1080p. Because like UEFA is giving them the broadcast rights, so you can take the best cameras and everything there. And here in Serie A, it's just like
Embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
I don't think they care. And if you don't make as much money from Serie A as you're making like from other competitions, why would you put more money and more effort into it when you're not earning a lot of it?
Here's Coop with another free kick.
Yeah, because it's just the quality of production is just, it's like you said, it's like it's atrocious, because it's like, again, it's like almost like, I don't want to say podcast level, but the analysis and the people that are doing the coverage, like, I mean, they can't really, like, and the funny thing about it is like those guys can afford maybe to go to Italy like once out of the season, because of that's how low their budget is.
Only for the Inter celebration.
No, I think that wasn't even part of Paramount's thing. I think that was just, I think he just was in the area at the time, because I think they did
He's just busy douchebagging it.
because I think it was more so. I think they only go for either. One time they went for the Juve Torino game, which made no sense to me for them to fly out for that one. But usually they're there for Milan Inter, and that's really it.
Did anybody else
at
just
this-
watch fucking Vlahovic trip over himself?
I'm just used to it, so I don't even
Oh
comment
no,
on
wait for it. Okay,
And there it is.
Oh my lord, guys, come on. This is not looking good at all at this point.
One was never good.
Sometimes good. Overhit passes. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I never got to talk to you guys about the weekend match. I thought that finish that he had was probably one of the slowest rolling balls into the net I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it was so slow.
It was hilarious. I was like, we were just watching, and we're like, is the defender not going to get that?
It left me hanging for a few seconds there, wondering what was going on.
You know, German Dave could probably relate to this one because it was like the same. It was almost identical to the Kawhi Leonard hitting that shot against the 76ers in the playoffs, where it bounced off the rim like 3 times and then it goes in.
Yeah.
That's when Dave's country actually won at basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you talking back then. I remember that.
They will never forget that.
Yeah, that's when Canadian Dave finally became a basketball fan.
No one. I was in the '90s when the Raptors first formed in the Vince Carter era.
Okay, I respect you for that. That's actually dope.
But yeah, then it just got shitty.
Fuck off.
Stopped caring for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So the Premier League from the last deal they made in 2022 for the TV rights, they're earning almost $3 billion that is per season, and they divide that to all the teams from first division and I believe down to the second and third as well. But that is $3 billion from TV money alone. And I guess when you make that kind of money, then the TV broadcasters and Sky and BT Sports and I don't know who's doing it in America, the Premier League. Is it ESPN or Fox or one of those?
And Dash goes silent. I don't know. Ask the American who just disappeared on us.
Yeah, no, and yeah. And if you earn that kind of money, then of course you put the effort in for the TV coverage to be good. You get the good experts to talk about the game and commentators and stuff like that. The good cameras. Yeah.
There you go. Gushayo saying NBC.
Ah, gotcha. Also, it's like regular TV for
cable.
the
Yeah, I think NBC has golf. Say some basketball. They do a lot. All America stuff. I don't bother with any of it. Me, it's all Sportsnet and TSN.
Yep. TSN is a daughter company of ESPN, right?
No, it's
no.
owned by Bell Telecommunications.
I always thought it is.
The two networks, one's owned by Rogers, the other one's Bell, and those are basically the two telecoms.
Ah, gotcha.
Like all of our stadiums are like Rogers Center, Rogers Arena, Rogers Field, because they just own everything.
Yeah.
Like my cell phone, for instance, is Rogers. It'd be like a Vodafone or whatever you guys got out there. O2. We're in the final minute anyways. Yeah, NBC has to be a couple, but don't they all do that now too? They all have the streaming network.
Oh yeah,
everybody. Come on, guys, giving it away. But like NBC was a traditional cable network. Like they're one of the bigs. They're like ABC, Fox, all of those guys.
I only know Peacock because of wrestling, and we're doing. Oh, by the way, we may do a Discord watch along of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
More wrestling coming up.
Not pay-per-view, sorry, premium live event.
Premium live event.
Okay. Yeah, that is what WWE is calling it. So I went a corporate right name.
Oh man.
And yeah, we do watch-alongs in Discord of those. So if you like
Empoli here,
join us.
Thought Empoli was going to do something. There's still 30 seconds left, and we keep on giving it away. How do we give the ball away so easily to Empoli? They're not even trying to take it from us. This is getting worse.
Hey, the good.
Long ball. Jesus, here's Empoli.
He
puts it off the post. Oh,
my
we are
God,
not down by 2 because this guy just fucking
Oh my God.
ruined
How
his shot.
how lucky did we get?
Oh
My
my
God.
fucking lord.
Dude, that bounce is so fortunate for us, man. My God.
This is the absolute worst. Oh, that's the half. What a fucking gong show.
God damn.
I can't believe that was inexcusable, quite honestly. Like the first 20, 30 minutes wasn't anything horrendous, but then
Yeah.
they got scored against, and then I don't even know what the fuck it was. Ugh.
Damn, that was an ugly first half.
That one was super ugly. There you go.
Just keep me off the thing, because I won't be camera on because I'm gonna be multitasking. So if you want to just keep it where it's you two on the scoreboard, and I just sound like I'm God for a second, like that.
No, it's fine. I'll leave it like this. Because I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go rock a hard piss, and I'll be back later. Thanks, guys. Oh, he left already. Oh, he's fucking giggling too. I see him giggling in the background.
So will you guys leave me alone?
No, I'm right here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Dash.
I don't have my camera on, but like I've got a decent microphone now because I'm working on my laptop for some other stuff.
Honestly, your mic sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's my studio mic. I just I'm holding a laptop, so I'm doing some other stuff. So I gotta lock in while also commentating.
Don't worry. Multitask.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
That's one of the things I hate about being an adult right now.
Yeah, I know that. For me at least, like the game is in the evening, even though I can use now my actual free time. I'm working like almost like 12 hours a fucking day.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you this, and maybe the chat this, and this might be something that we'll talk tomorrow when we film. Like, do you just have moments where you have like an insane like production block, like mentally you're just like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't, like, because there's times where I'm looking at like some data and some charts and stuff like that, and see, there we go again, my phone goes off literally right now, but like I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I can't design the schematic right now. Like I know what I want to do and I know how I want to do it, but I just get super procrastination.
Yeah.
Or mata nation.
Yeah. For me, it's not as much of preparing charts and graphs and stuff like that because we have a department that is doing that for us, thankfully, that is preparing stats. But we are the ones that are writing the initial text for a potential sponsor or stuff like that. When we like the first communication, when we try to win somebody to basically pay us,
Yeah.
And sometimes, when I'm looking like at the screen for hours and hours and hours and writing email after email, answering email after email, like, oh, I get blocked like very, very heavily sometimes. And then like 5 minutes fresh air, maybe get myself a cold water or stuff like that. That helps me calm down, take a breather, and then it helps. But yeah, I have those phases like very often.
Yeah, and that's kind of like Juve's offense today.
Oh yeah,
boom, tied it right into that, tied it perfectly.
And we're back to the game.
Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers here. 68 ball possession with a 0.36 expected goals, where Empoli has a 0.6.
Yeah,
and like the goal that they got, I don't know what to tell you. It's from outside the box.
crazy. Yeah,
and he just says F it.
Honestly,
And you want to know the expected goal of that shot that they hit was a 0.08.
oh, I know. The last one that he missed was 0.35. The one just before halftime. Honestly, I'm more furious with their chance that we allowed that shortly before halftime because honestly. That smelled to me like the team wasn't paying attention anymore. They were just trying to go into halftime, while Empoli was still trying. And to not pay attention, leave a big gaping hole in your defensive line like that to allow a long ball like that, and just be lucky that you missed it. That is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
That one was criminal. The goal that we conceded, okay, we were dumb. Like our defenders can't pass. We know that. We got pressed in our own third. We lost the ball. You don't want that to happen, ideally, but he made a worldy of a shot. Like you can't get away with that. But how he performed overall, and then like literally like didn't pay any attention. Like at the end of the half, that was crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic behind it. And I just look at it from the perspective where I'm just like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. And it's like, you look at the comment here. Like, so for example, just remember there were fans last year that were hoping for Juve to lose all their games so Max could get sacked. And we've told people hundreds of times last season, be careful what you wish for. And like, remember we had other content creators like come on with us and like, Mota he's a Giuntoli's guy, and I'm going to try. And we're
You
just
consider him a content creator?
But again, it's just funny because like we were getting ridiculed for telling people be careful, relax, and then it's like now everyone's like, oh shit. And I don't mean like, for example, I'm not saying that this person that made the comment was like, oh shit. Like, I'm not saying that this guy was a Malta fan, but I remember everyone was like sitting there telling us like, oh man, you guys are dumb. You need to trust Giuntoli. Trust this. Trust the process. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, his process was Charlie and Giallo at that time. Like low key, I'm gonna give a shout out to Sal because Sal was skeptical from rip. Because like Sal was like, all we needed was a midfielder, and you got Charlie and Giallo, two players that like did nothing.
Charlie's back in Brazil, and
No, they sent him to Everton.
oh, he's in Everton now.
Yeah, Southampton sold him to the Brazilian team, and the Brazilian team loaned him to Everton, and he is actually playing okay.
So Mergen saying 6 to 8 ball possession with those annoying horizontal passes. This team has no character, just like their coach. I can't disagree. It doesn't have any body to it, any character, any soul, whatever you want to say. There's nothing. It's just nothing. I don't feel it. Like at least with Allegri, if we're going to continue to make these comparisons, at least with Allegri, I had hate in my soul. There was something there. I felt it. Whether it was hate or whatever, I don't care. I felt it. This is just like, I'm a pedestrian. I'm sitting at the bus stop.
Oh man, you're sitting there with like 10 quid, hoping that happens. But I don't know, like, the more and more I look at this, and it's just like, I kind of laugh at it. Like, I don't laugh in like I don't care or I'm miserable or anything like that, but it's just like so many people were just so goddamn infatuated with the coach, where it's just like you can easily say the issue of the last 5 years was always management. There was always an issue with organizational structure, acquiring assets and removing assets. And then, hey, trust this guy because, like people are going to use their animosity towards a coach. Because, like, for example, in German, Dave, you know this quite well. Like, look at freaking Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
You switched Klopp for it's Arne Slot, right? Yeah. And it's the same fucking thing. Maybe a little bit tweaked out better, but it's overall the same concept. You look at Real Madrid. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and knock Ancelotti and say he's not a great tactician, right? But like, you look at it where there's a certain threshold of way that they perform, and they do it. And it's just like I look at it and I'm like, damn, this is what happens when you have a really good back office.
Yep.
So it's like And it is like, yeah, if you should never have your entire process dependent on your coach. Obviously, your coach is there to optimize what you provide him. He is not the one that lays down the foundation, right? Because like remember like 2 years ago where Max was literally the CEO, the dishwasher, the nutritionist,
PR guy,
Elkins,
coach.
Elkins professional hand stroker. But like I look at it, right? And it's like and it's right with Angusho, yeah, Real has like 30 superstars. That's what I'm saying. Like they've essentially made the acquisition. Right? Like they've made all the acquisitions to build everything what they have. And with all due respect to them, like you can't tell me that Fiorentino Perez is a bad sporting director.
He's not,
How
yeah,
could
but
you say? I mean, maybe a bad person, but not a bad.
You might be a
sporting director.
dick,
yeah.
but like
Oh yeah.
like the way that he's organized that stuff, like I'm sorry, but like yeah, they've got money, but they've optimized it. That team literally is. Man City had their what 2-3 years of utter dominance, and now they've started to fall off.
Almost 7 years.
No, I mean in Europe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like in Europe. So it's just
Yeah,
like
it's been the last 3 years, not counting this one. Yeah.
because like for example, you look at Real Madrid before Perez took over, they were a laughing stock. Like there's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that, like, for example, from 2000, like post the Zidane wonder strike that he hit with them in that Champions League final against Bayer Leverkusen, you can't tell me that Real Madrid from that moment to I'd say what 2012, 2013, no 2014, they were a laughing stock. People didn't take them seriously because the farthest they ever got was the semifinals in the Champions League, and they got embarrassed by Dortmund.
No, Real Madrid slowly came back during the 2010s, like when that
Perez took over.
Yeah, when that Barcelona team was on the uprising, it was almost same time that Real was rising again. That's why the hatred was that big in that era. Like, oh yes, the Messi and Ronaldo thing when they finally got him out of Manchester United, but like both became great at the same time, and that's why it was like that entertaining and that crazy and beautiful to watch.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, they do have, again, I'm not disagreeing with people, like they have a shit ton of money, but like for example, you look at Man City and then you look at Real Madrid, where Real Madrid will go the distance in maintaining their level of expectations, their level of prestige, or like I'm convinced the moment that Pep leaves, Man City falls to the wayside.
Becomes just another mid-table. Becomes a
I wouldn't say
United
mid-table.
almost.
No, I wouldn't say mid-table. I would say they become like an Arsenal / Chelsea in a sense.
Where the fans always talk about when they were good.
Remember when we won the treble? That's kind of like the conversation that they'll have in a couple of years, because it's just like their back office was formulated by Pep. Because if you look at it prior to Pep, where they had again Mancini, they had
Pellegrini before
Pellegrini, yep, and it's like they never, like, yeah, they won Premier Leagues, but again, it was at the time where there was a new winner in the Premier League practically every season that time.
Yep.
And then they didn't have any sustained organization until Guardiola came in. And I'm not, again, that's kind of what hurts your team to an extent, because if it's dependent on a single coach, then it's not gonna last, because the coach, it doesn't matter who you are as a manager, your stuff will get found out eventually.
Yeah.
Like there isn't a coach that can sustain tactical brilliance for 10 years. 5 if you're lucky. But
Max did it for what?
5.
How many years was it? 5? Yeah.
It was 5. And it was at the end of 5, the way that, like, for example, his first stint at Juve, it was 5, but and then also it was coupled by Beppe Morata leaving. Because, like, if anything, again, if anyone discredits Beppe Morata, I think they're an absolute fool, because Beppe Morata was the most important piece to what Juve is as a successful franchise then, and to what Inter is currently.
Yeah, you can't really deny what Inter's doing these days.
You cannot deny what he is doing with, again, Oak Tree management running the company, and essentially they're not investing anything into it. Yet and he's still able to do some kind of voodoo magic to get to where he needs to get. So it's like I look at that and I'm just like, damn, dude, Agnelli, Agnelli and Paratici fucked up hard, especially Agnelli, that he did Beppe dirty. Like, he should have never did Morata dirty like that. Like, that's
There's
the
a lot
frustrating thing.
there's a lot of family politics though with Juve.
Oh, absolutely. And now we have John Elkin.
Well, that's family politics.
Who maybe doesn't even care about football at all.
No, he's busy guzzling on
It was
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah, I wonder how much we'll see Elkin in the paddock this year with a Louis around.
A lot. Oh, you will see him a lot. Trust me.
That is true. I kind of just in the background I recognized it, but I didn't actually think about this. So Morton saying they're playing Rage Against the Machine, wake up in the stadium at halftime. Very on the nose. Yeah, some Rage always gets me going. So hopefully these guys, they probably don't even know who Rage Against the Machine is. These youngins.
I don't know. Sorry.
You don't know Rage?
No.
He's like,
Why?
get out
Why?
of the stream.
Get out of here.
Leave the stream immediately.
You need to start listening to some Rage.
I don't think Rage ever got out to Germany though.
They're so full of rage in Germany. How could they not?
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Okay.
That
all
is that is judgmental, no?
Super judgy.
But
Oh,
because
man.
he talks like this when he gets angry and he comes in and yells 9, he is full of the rage, as they say it.
Who has that 1918? Hold on. I'm just wondering. You said that 1918 flu. Is it because you didn't want to
Spanish
call
flu.
it the Spanish flu? Or you just forgot that it was called the Spanish flu? Are we trying to be what's even the word for that? Politically correct, I guess, right now?
Is that it? You can't call it the Spanish flu anymore? Holy shit.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things that gets canceled.
Okay.
That's a good that's a good question.
I didn't know that, and I know pretty much like about a lot of stuff because Germany is
You have your own it's a different
leaning
language. You get away with
No, I
things.
know,
It's a
but
different language.
Germany is leaning heavily into that speech and
Oh,
how
another
that-
shot on by Empoli.
That's actually a good fucking shot.
Jesus, it's the same motherfucker. What are you guys doing?
Dude.
Fucking Merk, asshole. Look, he's by himself. Oh, fuck, dude.
That was so fast.
did
It was so fast I
oh.
didn't realize I took my pants off.
Oh, did the game restart? I didn't even notice. I swear I didn't notice. I was watching Liverpool Newcastle until they went to halftime.
You know, just to mess with Anthony, what if we call it the tiki-taka flu?
Guess it's a football joke at that point.
So, what do you guys think about Gasparini? Would you guys want him here? Would you not? Like, I'm just curious.
Well, Morgan, I'm assuming you're fairly new here. I don't recognize your name, so welcome. First off, this is something we've talked about on a few occasions, and I think just the general consensus you guys can add on is that we respect him as a coach and when he's done for Atalanta, but he wouldn't work with Juve's management, and for that reason, I don't think it would be a thing. But
No, but personally,
go ahead, Jeremy,
if our management wouldn't be the problem, 100% I take him because, dude, I would take literally any manager that screams at our players.
The only thing is like, for example, because I think, is it confirmed that he's leaving Atalanta at the end of the season?
No, I don't know, honestly.
I thought he was. I thought I read somewhere that he was leaving. Because with him, it's an interesting thing with him, right? Because, like, for example, he's brazen, and he is, again, one of those guys that will sit there and say, well, if Dusan would stop being a bitch and shot penalties correctly, we'd be fine, right? Where, like, he is that guy. But the other issue that I have, oh, Jesus, that almost looked like a handball by Coop. But the issue is like his track record with higher tier teams. Like, for example, he did not do well with them. And the question is like, for example, if Giuntoli got his butt hurt with Allegri, being in his face at the Coppa Italia, Allegri's more timid than Gasparini. Gasparini will choke you and make him call you daddy. And I don't know if Giuntoli is willing to do that.
No, he's not.
So, like, for example, with Giuntoli, that's the forefront concern, because it looks like he's inherited that brazen attitude of De Laurentiis from Napoli. So when you're looking at it from a management perspective, you need someone. And again, I don't mean to shit on Motta here, but I think Motta seems to be coming off as a yes man for Giuntoli. And that's probably why you don't see much riffraff or rafts between the two.
Just wait till and I can see Giuntoli doing this because he's done it with everyone else. And once he's done with Motta,
he'll tell him
he's
to
just
fuck off.
led to the slaughter like the rest of them.
The only coach that I think that like Giuntoli would be like more than happy to hire, and this is gonna piss people off, but it's Luciano Spalletti.
Spalletti.
Like that would be the only the only coach I would sit there and I'd say, yeah, Giuntoli's taking him without any issues whatsoever.
Yeah,
Because-
because he worked well for them, he got them the players, and yeah.
Like there is no way if Spalletti, like for example, if Motta were to catastrophically just yuck it up, there would be no way that Giuntoli would not entertain the idea of pulling in Spalletti. Just from the familiarity bias that he has with him, and then also again, Spalletti's not abrasive. He's not an abrasive personality.
He's kind of
like
goofy.
With who?
Goofy. Spalletti. He's a little bit
Yeah.
goofy.
So that's why I don't think we're gonna bring in anybody that's aggressive like Conte, or because if he wanted Conte, he could have had him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we said like out of the coaches that like who is the most proven that was available was Conte. I think all of us agreed on that. Yes, and there was a debate with the Italianos, Paladinos, and stuff like that, and Motta. But I think the most accomplished, and that honestly we would have needed to scream at our players and to like milk them off course of every juice they have left. Like Conte would have been the best one for that, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I agree, like 100%. I just I'm a little bit far away from the mic. Am I coming through good?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's good.
Okay, cool. So like again, for me, it's just more so on the perspective where wait,
No.
my breakthrough. Never mind. Just kidding.
No.
Psych. Where I have my concern with Spalletti is like, is he a long-term? I have a system in place where I can win you titles with a 5-year span or a 5-year cycle. Because generally, when it comes to like a solid manager, you want to see if you can get 5 years.
Okay, Thuram gets fouled and a very good spot now for a free kick.
Because generally, elite coaches have 5 to 7 year cycles with a team, and that's where, like for example, obviously, a great coach gets through 3, and then like your elites will last for like 5, right? So if you can maintain a 5-year cycle and win stuff with somebody, and you can see that longevity, then generally, you've got yourself a good coach. Like for example, with Motta, I don't know if he's a 5-year guy. I mean, he's barely shown to me as a 3. If anything, he's shown me that he is a guy that needs to get
One
sent
and
to
done,
Genoa
perhaps?
or Monza. But I look at it from that perspective, and it's like I don't know. Right now, I don't know if there's, because like even Conte is not a 5-year cycle guy.
No,
He's like a kick. Like for example, to
win
the
now.
unpopularity to much, but like Inzaghi at Inter is like a 5-year cycle guy.
Oh, Vlahovic puts it on.
He
That
actually
was
put it on
not a
target.
bad shot.
No, not at all. But he still does like really corny celebrations though.
He looked like the ultimate warrior there. Like,
I know, he's like
Field is Locatelli coming on. Well, not quite yet, but their shirts are off. They're ready.
socks off, cocks off. What?
Bad head. What about
yeah, but
Mancini?
the cross didn't, or sorry, the corner didn't come in with any power as well, so it was hard like getting power behind it.
Is Mancini even on the market?
I think he's past it.
He might be done. Like, I don't know.
No, I mean, like for example, from a schematic perspective, I think he's just past it.
Yeah, just where his ideas are.
Like unless he like had like an entire like resurgence of the way that he looks at the game, I think he's past it. Like his cycle was 2007 to like 2013, 2014, where he was effective. And then So I saw a comment here that I liked. Game management is where you grow. I am not saying that Motta's a great coach. I did also saw what he did at Roma and Inter. You can't not judge the coach in one season he did with Euro. Well, are you saying like Motta is a player?
Oh, Colo losing his man, dangerous now. Passing
Oh my
to
God,
nobody.
dude.
Oh, I think he's talking about Spalletti.
But do you see, like, they have no chemistry. Like, Vlahovic was there already in front of the goal, left the space behind him. Moani passed it. God damn.
So Spalletti's an interesting case, right? Like for example, Spalletti, the Roma Spalletti it wasn't bad, but it was always like, for example, same thing with him at Inter, where he just couldn't get over the hump, and that's why Inter let him go.
Loca and Yield is coming on for Kelly and Coop.
Or wait, no, he is talking about Mancini. He's talking about Mancini. Yeah, because I thought like for example, for Mancini, I think he had that like last hurrah at Euro 2021, but at the same time, that Italy team for me is one of the most anomaly teams to ever exist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean it. I don't mean it from a disrespectful sense, guys. Like, I mean it from you had 7 of the 11 players having career seasons all at the same time. That was Insigne's best season ever. That was Chiesa's best season in his professional career. Same thing with Barella. Same thing with Jorginho. Same thing with I forgot who else was the third. Verratti was playing wasn't the best, but he was playing really, really well. Chiellini and Bonucci had enough in it for one last hurrah. Donnarumma was playing lights out throughout the tournament. Spinazzola, prior to tearing his Achilles, was just absolutely on fire.
Spinazzola was maybe, like, at that Euros one of the best fullback in the whole tournament. Like,
Yeah.
he was actually crazy. Like, offensively, defensively, like, that was his summer.
Yeah, that team had so many players that were just playing out of their mind, because then, like, if you notice in the World Cup qualifiers, when they kind of came back down to earth, everything just kind of it petered out for them, form-wise and everything. Like that Euro run was a perfect storm. And again, I don't want to take anything away from Italy because they still had to play the games and they still had to win. But you saw the significant quality.
Oh, here's a layoff here and way too hard. Yield is coming on, taking a crack at it, and he is playing in the number 10 position. So you see Yield is in 10, and you have Colo and Vlahovic on at the same time with Locatelli now. So I think we're starting to see what we want to see, and let's see if it does anything.
Yeah, and then there was one comment where it says, since we talk about coaches, Gattuso would become a great international team coach. He had played all styles in counter. Yeah, Gattuso's ceiling on the club level is a caretaker coach or a transition coach, but I think his bread and butter will come once he starts coaching. Not like Italy.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my Lord!
Wow. Did they just stop defending? What the hell was that? Were they
I thought
waiting?
Locatelli got pulled back.
Were they waiting for a whistle? Or?
Well, look right here. There's the pull.
Yeah, but you still fucking play until the referee whistles. What the hell is that?
Could you imagine if he slotted that through instead of taking the shot?
Oh. Crazy. Forgives it. Coop had a fever today as well.
The whole team did.
What damn?
This is embarrassing because if you beat Empoli, you play Bologna in the semifinal, and then it's a walk to the final. It literally is a walk to the final.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it should be. Instead, we're shooting ourselves in the dick.
I'm sorry, but like again, I don't mean to be an ass here, but if they somehow lose this game, Motta deserves to get sacked.
You mean somehow? We're seeing how.
I'm still in denial. I'm still in denial.
Oh man, I don't know anymore, man. I'm gonna take an oath of silence and just sit here.
I came into the season with an open mind, but again, I have receipts where I was skeptical about stuff off rip, so no one can sit there and be like, the guys at the dive were Motta stands, and all of a sudden they're not anymore. I can't say that for all the other content creators. I have TV.
Just throwing the strays all over.
Don't forget a couple of other YouTube, also Juventus content creators that made videos of glazing Motta, that made celebrations videos when we finally announced him as the head coach.
Yeah.
Pico coming on.
But you know what? I'll wear my objective hat, and even though back then being objective meant you're an Allegriano. God, what a weird time we lived in back then. Like last May.
Still kind of do.
Hey, Reno. We are. Hey. You speak our language, my friend.
And way up, BBRs can't get through. Oh, man.
No, it's I don't hate IFTV. I just don't like the way that it was. Again, it wasn't some of the takes that they were making. It was almost like, I don't want to say propaganda, but like there was times where like us three would have to like sit there and react to some of the statements they made about Juve, and we're kind of like, that's not an objective take. Like those were like, for example, the thumbnails of like, remember it was like weekly. It was like, Max is destroying Chiesa. Max is destroying Dusan. Max is destroying Juventus. And we're like looking at it. It's like, really? Really? This is what we're doing now to attract a viewer base? Like, come on.
It's low-hanging fruit for the lowest common
pathetic.
denominator.
It's pathetic.
Colombo, like, Tosto, Konate are all off for Empoli.
Because it's like, and to be honest with you guys, and it's like, and this is where I'm grateful for the viewers that we have, or though we might not agree on everything, which is totally fine, right? Or it's like, at least we can sit here and have objective conversations on things.
Ami Pizzella Esposito on, also Chico on for Nico Gonzalez.
And just to go back to that message once again, how come? Sorry, let me go back to that. Yeah, how come we only want Motta out? It's not necessarily that we want Motta out, but let's say, of course, I hope not. But let's say we fail our objectives. Let's say we lose today, and let's say we will not make the Champions League. By the way, I don't even know if it matters that we make Champions League if we lose today to Empoli, but okay. Let's say we fail these objectives, and like, when is the point that you will, like, get any or when will the consequences happen? Like, what is the point that you say, okay, we have to change? And if that point comes, yes, that is also on the sporting director, in my opinion. It's not only on the coach. Like, it's on the coach to not have the team ready, like on a week by week basis, to get consistent performances from them. And it's on the sporting director that A, chose the coach that can do that, B, bought the team with a boatload of money for that coach, and threw like everything and the kitchen sink like at that coach.
So right now, the problem is that the sporting director has almost zero effect on the day-to-day performance of this team. He did his job in January. He did his job in the summer.
No, but he didn't.
Hold on.
He was doing a job.
Let me elaborate this. Let me try to break this down, because it's not 50-50. It's 100% on both. Because, like, for example, Motta failed from a game management, game organization, game preparation standpoint as a coach. Like, he failed on that. That's his fault. Player utilization, game management, staff utilization, systematic utilization, systematic organization. It's not good. And for example, Giuntoli, he failed from player acquisitions, selling the mortgage, essentially mortgaging the future for a guy that has no proven credentials at the end of the day. 2, the way that he fired the previous coach and crossed to nowhere, like the rest of this game. Bringing in, again, I still think it's absolutely insane that you spend X amount of dollars on someone that you don't know what end product you're going to get with. That comment's funny.
Don't research Bonnie Blue, Dave, if you don't know.
Yeah.
I don't, but I'm
it,
very
it,
curious.
it
Don't
ended up
don't
getting
don't
knocked
don't
up.
do research.
I'm looking it
No,
up.
don't do it. I see he's doing it. That's why I said don't do it.
So I look at it from that perspective where it's
Yeah, I
just
know about her.
like Gentili.
I am familiar with it.
So like for example, yeah, he's created a team with credentials, like he did what he did at Napoli, but at the same time, it's like okay, doing things at Napoli is a lot more different than coming to Juve. It's always going to be that. And like for example,
Yeah.
Napoli, despite what he did at Napoli, he hit in that Spalletti season hit, and it was a wonder season in a sense, right? Where you hit on Kvara, you were able to hit on Osimhen. Or like for example, that's outside of that and maybe a Coppa Italia, I think. That's really not Motta, Gentili's track record of squad building. Outside of that, he's had some squads that didn't qualify for Champions League that were 5th or 6th. And that was it, the tail of the time. However, I look at it, and again, I look at it from this where for me, and that's why I was always kind of skeptical at things off rip, where it's like, you're giving way too many assets to this guy. Whereas last season, you only purchased Weah and Charlie and Giallo. So if it doesn't pan out this season, which it's more than likely looking like it's not going to pan out, it is 100% on him, but it's also 100% on the coach as well for not doing his job, because I've seen coaches get dealt really terrible hands and still somehow find ways to make their teams effective. And he hasn't, because losing 1-0 to Empoli at home in a Coppa Italia quarterfinal, where Empoli, for them, this is house money. It does not mean anything to them.
The thing is, if we do lose this game, which is obviously very plausible at this point, we're really only 25 minutes away from it. We've now failed 2 season objectives in a matter of, was that within 2
1.5.
weeks?
Wait.
They're on the
Never mind. We're good.
Oh
We're
my
good.
Feeling
God.
the beauty.
What?
Hold on.
Oh,
That was
Jesus.
filthy. That
was filthy. Man, I love this guy.
Did he finally use his strength this game?
No, it was like did you see it? German Dave was like a back heel.
there.
Like
No, it happened out of nowhere, man. I haven't seen it.
So Thuram puts it out wide to Colo, who feeds it back through to Thuram. Yeah, he just like back heeled to himself.
he skinned him.
Oh man, that was beautiful. Oh, and gets
Not bad.
between the thigh and the arm of the keep. Sneaks it in.
Oh, thank God he didn't actually like connect it with his elbow, because they would have looked into that, but that is nothing. Look how he dropped, you son of a bitch, man.
He's Mamma Mia. You see, but that's actually funny. It's that was filthy. But again, but you look at it though, like that's not a systematic goal. That's just
No,
him
that's
pulling something out of
individual
his
talent.
No,
ass, yeah.
that's individual.
Like, and that's it. Polo just needed somebody to pass to, and Thuram decided to step up this time because his other attackers weren't doing it.
Goddamn, Catherine.
Man,
Man, what's with French guys and always doing some of those craziest dribbles ever?
they got
Are they
moves.
really still looking into it? If that was, oh no, it's good
I don't know
now.
how.
It's
Okay.
good. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, well, I mean, we still gotta get that other one, right? So let's go.
I have to take my camera out for a second, guys.
Yeah, how can he keep this guy on the bench? That's a good question. Thuram really should be a bona fide starter because tell me why not. He's the most producing midfielder that we have in terms of offense. But Empoli is actually, Jesus Christ, guys, you still have to defend.
Defend? What's that mean?
Oh, come on, Vlahovic, of course, cannot dribble. How'd we get this guy again? For not a whole lot. That's one of the best deals, if not the best deal we made this past summer.
And you know, and the sad part was we were supposed to sign him on Max's final season too. Could you imagine if Max had Colo?
Oh, if Max had him. Oh man.
Midfield trio of Locatelli, Colo, or not Colo, Thuram and Rabiot. It still would have sucked, but not as bad.
That'd be nice. I mean, I'm still pretty young too, and that would have been a year younger yet. But Thuram is still controlling the pitch right now. And yes, I was trying not to think about the extra time. Try not to think about it.
Did we? I was gonna say, did we lose German, Dave?
He's doing something with his camera. I don't know. Agusho saying Thuram is in that position because Yield is taking the players away because that space there was empty. Coop made runs in that position as well, but Nico kept on missing him. They're gonna sub on Lord DeCilio to end our Coppa run. Perhaps he was warming up. If you revert to minute 29 or something, you would see that same space being occupied by Coop, but Nico missed it. No extra time, direct penalties. That's right. They did change that. It was a Jean Blanc with the Poulsen Sissoko duo.
Gotta take a phone call, Dave. I'm gonna hop off.
Oh, you leave me alone?
Yep.
Rick. Yes. Hello, Rick. Sorry. I didn't get a chance to actually verbally talk about any of your messages here coming in. But hello. Oh. And it does still go Juve's away, actually, as it bounces out. Dash taking a call now.
Yeah. No, I had to use my phone for a second, and my phone is my camera, so.
Yes, Rick Ozzy, the Juve fan club Melbourne, GG Buffon family. Yeah, you're a big Buffon guy. I believe it's in your X handle too, the Buffon stuff. Yield is. Doesn't make it. Bones of Lavish shoots with one of his 2 weak feet. Weak feet?
He doesn't he doesn't have a strong foot.
Chico, come on, Chico! You guys make any money by entertaining us?
I wish.
Not we spend more than we make. So ish. And it's a Canadian company, so I mean half of it goes to taxes. You don't actually make or you don't have to pay income tax on your business until you start making over 30 grand. So don't worry about it. We're good for a few years. Sifino was gonna be upset if it was just me alone. I needed supervision. Okay, Loca releases Colo down the left. Oh, can't take on his man.
Oh, he just ran into him.
Mac gets the ball. Somebody shoot the ball. Please, somebody. And that goes into the wall. Saying a lot of things that rhyme right now. I'm going to get cranky because I'm hungry. I didn't get to eat after work. Threw some nuts in my mouth when I went to the washroom.
I have here dry waffles.
Oh, I love those. Those Dutch things?
Yeah.
Oh, what are they called? Thuram dribbling in again. Oh, doesn't make his mark. But Thuram's making it happen right now. Oh, well, thank you, Anton. He's enjoying it. Our bickering and bantering. Who could tell you it's so important protecting that brain dead backline? What a difference since his intro. Good. Yassi is coming on now. So they're starting to put on their starters too. I mean, this is all their substitutions.
The problem is, yes, Locatelli is that important to the backline, right? I think all of us agree. Like every time Loca's playing, it's actually like pretty good defensively. But what the hell is our best midfield setup. Like, if you have to play Locatelli, I think Thuram is maybe our best ball carrier,
Mhm.
and
Thuram,
maybe as
Locatelli.
well our most physical presence. So if you play those, like, you need an actual 10. And that takes away Koopmeiners, Douglas Luiz. Like,
Ooh,
they don't even make sense in that lineup then, right?
yellow card here on Gogli GJ. Taking out Colo. He's still down. It's a waffle. It's like a pressed dried waffle type thing.
Yep.
Not the proper name. I always forget the name, but I love them. So good.
Oh, there are multiple types. There are the Stroop waffles. Those are the most common Dutch ones. They have like caramel
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah, what did you call them?
Stroopwaffeln.
Drop waffles. That's it. That's
Yeah,
the one.
but these are a different type. These are just dry pressed and yeah.
Oh, I love the Dutch ones. So good.
They are really good.
And then Thuram gets something on it and it goes off. Empoli, so it's a corner now.
To another corner. I ate those in Amsterdam, like with the like freshly baked. They were amazing.
I think we've talked about this. The Dutch food, brash, but the Dutch desserts, my lord.
Oh yeah.
So good. Oh, another corner now for Yildiz. Way too short.
What the hell?
And there's a foul anyway, so whatever. What evs? It's let's just go to penalties. Let's just do it. Go.
Please not. Don't take it that long.
Oh,
Please not.
15 minutes to go.
Also, I said don't take it that long.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
those fans look nervous. Because anything can happen on penalties. And the crowd is getting loud again. That's nice. The score goal. Ivic is just it's just in zero control. He just needs to be given the ball running forward. He cannot play with his back. And like when he says, "I don't defend," I get it. He doesn't. He shouldn't be. He sucks at it.
Thuram is crazy right now. He's on fire.
Dash.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, princess.
Why is so quiet?
I'll probably be gone in a minute. I just I gotta wait for another follow-up call from somebody, so I'm here until my phone rings.
Your job sucks.
Yeah. Which one?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I need a vacation.
Oh yeah, you need one.
Mm-hmm.
Need
Come
to
on,
go
Waya.
some Balkan country tour.
I
The
have
Conference League.
I have only 2.5 months until I go to Turkey, man. All inclusive.
How many days of vacation they give you over there, German Dave?
30 days by law.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ.
I only
We get
15.
20, and I think that's better still.
I get 15. Fuck off.
Yeah.
30 of paid vacation.
And I get 25 because I've been doing it for a while with the company.
Yeah, I only get 15, you sons of bitches.
Hey, America.
Oh, a header on no would save too easily. Sorry, I want to celebrate. I really want to.
Dusan, you need to like stroke your neck a little bit more, like you're eating the coochie, like you're eating those hookers you were in the hotel room. Like bob that head, boy. Like just like intense gagging motions. God damn, he's got a big ass fucking forehead and he doesn't know how to use it.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Gotti got eaten alive. Oh my god.
Hey, yo, Alejandro's having a fucking field day on Twitter with
my
this.
Lord.
Oh my god.
You think so? Because I mean, he doesn't know how to be happy.
Ali hates Gotti, so like, because I saw the thing that Frankie sent me,
Oh.
and like, I'm like waiting for like. if
Oh,
you're-
Colo! No, sorry.
Bad shot.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Ali's having a field day with Gotti right now on Twitter. I could probably just pull it up and see, because he's so petty. I'm not gonna lie, it's so funny. Like when Ali gets
See,
petty, it's funny as hell.
Live tweeting his rage.
I kind of want to see. I'm gonna look. And then
Oh, that was pretty by Yildiz.
I don't even think the Turin Giants. are
Oh,
even coaching
come
this game.
on. Heavy yellow. Yeah, professional. He knew what he was doing.
Oh, no extra time. This will go straight to penalties. Oh shit.
Yeah, where were you when we mentioned that? Oh, that's right.
I forgot. I totally forgot
Working.
about that. No, I was just like, I
phone
was sitting
call.
there. I'm like, oh shit, brain fart.
Just making fun of you working.
Oh fuck.
You're gonna miss the penalties anyways for
Oh,
whatever.
fuck off, you. Yeah, I know, right? The moment PK start, my phone will go off. Hey, Dash, can I borrow you for like 10, 15 minutes?
No. Just be like, sure, but I'm taking a shit. See what they say.
They've called me while I've been taking a shit.
Do they know it though?
Yeah.
I try to make sure the echo doesn't come out. Hey, Dash, are you by your laptop?
You always keep
maybe?
my laptop
Yeah.
by the toilet.
You know,
I don't have a
you
girlfriend.
guys laugh about that, but like, you know, every time I go to the bathroom, if I'm working remote, like at home, I'm legit like I take my laptop with me to the bathroom.
Damn, how long do your shits take?
They don't take that long, but the worst thing is like you're sitting there dropping a log. Hey, can you go look at can you go pull up your email and look at this, and this? And it's like, well hold on. Yeah, can I have like 2 minutes?
Dude, my bathroom break is my bathroom break. I'm not taking like any work stuff there. Like that's the most calm couple of minutes I have, man.
That must be nice.
When I take a poop, it's the only time my cat wants pets.
But I guarantee you it goes in between your legs too.
Oh yeah, all over.
Oh yeah.
It's my little poopy kitty. Go Empoli.
Go Gadget Empoli. Yellow card, Manuel Locatelli, number 5 in the 80th minute. He's pointing to Locatelli. He's telling him who to throw the ball to. Throw it to Gatti so I can molest him even more.
Oh, Dave's holding.
That's
his
a fucking through ball by
yeah.
Thuram.
But held off. Advantage given.
Jesus Lord, what a
Fun
split.
sometimes just turning the dot in my hand.
Yeah.
He just tried the reverse Hucklebuck on our guy.
Oh, Yildiz tried to sneak it.
It's like, yes, Dash Balkan Tour, start with Albania. I would rather finish in Albania just so I can stay there a little bit longer. Because
Don't worry, Dash. We will do the Albania tour in August and September, anyways.
we'll do the Albanian tour and I'll come back with a wife. That's usually what happens when an Albanian that lives in the US goes back over there. You all laugh, but that happened to my buddy.
No, I know what happens. We still have 2 substitutions as well. Just saying. Are they going to happen?
They need to be experienced penalty takers.
And the fact that we're burning our only 2 strikers at one time as well.
No, hey, watch Mota be fucking stupid and sub off Dusan. Without the intention of PKs, he subs off Dusan and puts in some random ass bot. Puts in a next gen player. No, not even Rui. Just takes one of the guys that they called up and just throws him in there. Why? Just because.
Finally, Alberto Costa debut.
Yeah, could you imagine? He debuts. He doesn't even touch the ball. Debuts and misses a penalty. His career is effectively cooked.
Oh man!
But if he scores it, now we're talking.
Nobody cares. Nobody will. Care.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody will care if he scores it. Nobody will care.
I care.
It's like Bernadeschi scoring the penalty in Euros. Like he gets subbed in to take a penalty and he scores it. Nobody remembers that. Nobody gives a shit.
It's like him scoring for Toronto. Nobody cares.
But everybody remembers Simone Zaza missing that penalty against Germany, though.
Jesus, Gotti.
Good Lord. That little ass dude told Gotti, "You're too small. I'm going to Esposito your ass." And Gotti's like,
He's
"Yes,
he's
Daddy."
it,
What the
dude.
hell kind of dive was that?
Dude, he's killing him the whole game, man.
The crazy thing about it is, like, what kind of half-ass dive was Gotti doing there?
In defense to him,
Substitution.
is he not supposed to be rested today?
I'm be honest with you.
Costa's
Oh
on!
my
Costa's
God!
here!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He will get touches.
I
He will get
predicted the
touches.
future.
Jesus Lord, he's gonna get a touch. Could you imagine if he just
That's
turns it
funny.
over? Right now, he gets the ball,
Okay,
fucking
so-
turnover.
Okay. Okay. First pass was good.
Okay, he's got a touch. Damn, did Turam just take that in the nuts?
I bet they're made out of steel anyway, so he wouldn't notice.
Yes, it does go straight to pens, everyone. And so that was our third substitution and our fourth, leaving one unchanged. Again.
Jesus Christ, Gotti's off. Oh no,
Oh
Gotti
my
got.
god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
that
no.
was way too close.
Wow. Jesus Christ, Gotti just looks like a poor little child that is just taking the ass whooping of a lifetime.
What is the XG? Oh my god.
I'm not looking. I'm looking a few minutes. Not looking.
0.76.
That's it?
Honestly, I thought they have over 1 at least. We are at 1.4, and I don't know where that comes from.
Oh, Vlahovic!
wait.
You fucking missed it!
How did you miss that?
Oh my lord.
The turn. Everything was good. Everything was good but the shot.
Right foot.
Everything was good.
My
How
god,
did you
right-
shake that bitch wide?
Right foot. Oh my
What the?
god.
Who fucking does a curler with their weak foot? When you're dead center, you just lace that bitch, you fucking dumbass.
By the way, now I know why our XG is 1.46. It was because Fortnite is a bit ahead, and they already counted their chats. Now I know.
This is
Oh my lord.
this is way too stressful. Why do they do this to me on Wednesday? What the fuck's wrong with them? They think they're come on, Doosan. Come on.
Come on, be a
Come
big
on,
boy.
don't you
Oh
got
my
touch.
lord.
Oh my
Where's
god,
my
what?
touch? What the fuck am I watching?
Cut inside with your right foot,
My-
you fucking idiot.
Fucking lord, my dog's freaking out now because it
Aw,
thinks I'm
man,
angry,
he
which I
tweaked his
am.
Butt cheek. Oh, poor baby. Oh my lord.
No, we blame Doosan as well. We blame Mata for things we need to blame Mata for.
Yeah, there's Monta things.
This is not one of those.
That is not
things.
one of. That is definitely not one of those things.
Yeah, like two things can be true at once, right?
I can't believe he fucking tried to finesse shot in the middle of the fucking goal. Who fucking finesse shots a ball in that position? You
Dude,
lace that bitch.
Dude,
Lace
just hit it. Just hit it, man.
Fucking lace it. He side-footed curled that boy. Oh my god. Yeah, remember the one guy from TG? I think Dutha's the beast. Yeah, beast of this fucking nuts. Good lord. And this is why I hate that guy with a burning passion. God damn. I swear, if he misses the penalty, you just leave him at the stadium. Leave him at the Allianz. Don't even take him back. He should have finished this game by now.
Empoli should have finished this game by now.
Fair point. Oh, I'm
Corner.
I'm
You're
cringe.
not scoring from corners anyway, so
Set pieces. What the hell is set pieces? We concede on those. Oh my
It
fuck. Oh my
drops,
fuck.
dropping,
wait.
bouncing, cleared. Lloyd Kelly there to stop it.
Oh,
Lord.
that's Costa.
Not Lloyd. Lord.
Sometimes I say it right.
That's
Lord
Costa.
Kelly.
That wasn't
Come
Kelly.
on, Chico.
Damn, what are you trying to say? They
Two.
all look alike?
No, I just saw the number 2 on the jersey.
I'm just messing with you.
And there's a certain height difference as well.
Another corner, 8 minutes.
Who's taking the corner? Is that Loca?
Yields.
Oh, Yos. Can we just start going for Olympicos off corner kicks at this point? Like instead of just making really bad crosses?
And ball on Colo.
Bro, that happened to me on Sunday.
You get pushed into it.
No, it hit my chest. Like it hit me dead in the sternum, and I had people like game stop thinking it was a handball. Like the other team's like, he fucking touched it with his hand. I'm like, bro, I pressed your center back. You tried flicking it over me, and I caught it with my chest. I'm like, what? I'm like, how's that my hand? No. I'm like, stop it.
Dash knows how to take it off the chest.
Yeah, I do. Jesus, what was that?
Just is grunting okay? Is that appropriate?
As long as you moan at the end.
Come on, Mac.
That's a that is definitely a clip right there. Like make that into a short. Dave's just like raging. Is grunting okay? Come on, guys, don't look so miserable.
Can't believe this
I'm pretty miserable.
I can't believe this game, honestly.
Can't be miserable if you don't have any expectations to begin with. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
4 minutes.
That's I don't know if that was a switch or if that was a shot. That was just that was literally a fuck it, someone's there. Let me just put the ball in the box.
We're gonna go to fucking shootout Empoli. How many chances do Empoli get in their life to go to a shootout? They never get deep enough anywhere in a competition to go to a shootout.
Empoli
They played for this. Look at their lineup. They played for this.
Oh damn, bro's knee is gushing. Look like he's got blood coming out of that sucker.
Or it's just his meniscus.
Stop it. Stop it. Now you're just being toxic.
Well, I mean, it's the season of ACLs.
You know, there was a supplement that I've been taking for my knee. It's like a magnesium / ground beet and veal. It's supposed to help with like joint restoration. It's actually been working wonders for me.
A veal?
Like bone veal.
You got veal in a pill?
It's dust.
Just a pill? Dust?
Yeah, it's a pill. It's everything grounded and turned into like powder. But
interesting.
Recommended by the guy that guy that I visit monthly, chiropractor. He's like, hey, just take these because I have a little bit of inflammation on the outside of my knee. But again, I'm playing 5 times a week, so
you're abusing it.
Yeah. But hey, cut 20 pounds. I'm light, but the beauty of it is I cut the weight, but I still have the strength of when I was 200.
Okay, boys. Long ball, long cross.
God, I love this. Fuck it. He's there. That's the play style. That's the system. Fuck it. Someone's there. If not, have Kefren Turan dribble through 5 people.
As he kind of almost did. They're going to be happy to take their chances at a penalty kick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Thuram almost turns it.
Shoot it.
Oh, lay off to Costa. Back at Gatti.
I want to see Costa take a penalty. He's number 5. It's like world on the line, Champions League final. Champions League final, world on the line. I want Alberto Costa.
Dude, we are all foreplay, no penetration, man.
No, that's when she hits you with I'm not ready for a relationship right now.
Dude, you hear that a lot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Corner in. Somebody just boot it. Ugh.
Who hit that
Raise
boy?
is over.
Oh, it's Yildiz that hit that one. Damn, you almost hit him in the ass. That would have been a corner. Oh, there's the moan. There's the
There it
moan.
is.
There it is. She's like, ah.
The
There it is.
poor girl alone, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, man, the camera guy put her there, and I'm just taking it as material. Hey, I'm cooking. Let me cook with this. I need something. This game's boring as shit.
Go Costa, go. It's going to penalties.
Man, yeah, if you could sum up the game, damn, we should have screen captured or like recorded that girl's reaction. Have it as a soundbite on the channel from here on out.
Just make the sound up for her.
Yeah, I know. We could literally, I think we've got like, let me see if I have something here.
I'm
Wait,
going to refresh this. My black.
already? I'm trying to see if I have it on here. Like I have something, but like
I had like Spaghetti in my mouth that I couldn't get started out.
that's not it. That's not the clip. No, there's the one where Dave's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I know which one.
I know it's like I have it, but I don't know where it is. Oh, this one.
Coming in wide. This is looking good.
That's not it.
But Keane dinks it over. Dinks it over. It's in. Woo!
Nope, that's not it.
The woo did it for me. It's in. Okay.
Kind of. That's the one thing I hate about StreamYard is they don't have like a search thing for here.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Me. Really? Yeah. No.
Oh
No
yeah,
That's it right there. That's it right
no
there.
more.
Oh, that's it.
Give me a beer.
Why does everybody?
Oh, fuck me. Really? Yeah. No. No more.
That is so sus.
Dave better hurry up. They're about to start these PKs, man.
This, I'm scared, man. We are about to lose to an Empoli that has more injuries that we have.
No, I gotta take this phone call. Give me 1 second.
All right. Yeah, KB, probably an elephant can control it better inside the box, you know? Elephants are actually intelligent, so I think they have actual good touch.
Oh boy. So coin toss. And he has to take a call.
Yep.
Oh man.
He was right when he said it would come like right during penalties. He was right.
Exciting in a bad way. Yeah, there's nothing good about this, man.
No, I'm scared, honestly. I'm scared a lot.
KB asking if I can believe Dusan has an elephant touch. Of course I can believe it. I've seen it with my own eyes. for years. At this point, better lose. I don't know. And the players look so worried. Like, yeah. I mean,
Oh my god, he's shooting the first one, bro. Oh, God.
Dusan up first.
Yeah, shooting the first one is he has no confidence.
Fucks.
Oh my god, why
Oh,
did you
well.
comment that? Why did you comment that right before the shot?
Whatever.
Oh my god.
None of that matters.
Oh my god, no chat.
At the oh my lord, what
my
was that?
God.
What the
Oh
fuck
my
was that?
god. You mother sucker, man. I swear I read the chat. I read the chat. I knew
I thought he was just saying FFS because he stepped up to it, but
no,
I don't know.
that is for fuck's sake. It's not positive if
No, well, regardless, I was still surprised. It's not like it was saved, like he hit the post, like he fucking sent it.
Oh my fuck!
He fucking launched that motherfucking ball down to goddamn fucking Milan.
Didn't I say? Oh, you were gone. Didn't I say leave that motherfucker in the Allianz if he does something like that?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Doll, oh, Doll's in the chat. Hey, Doll.
Get your guy. Get your
Doll.
guy.
I want you on the next flight out to Turin, and I want you to bring that some bitch and take him and throw him in a deep dark corner.
No, I swear to God, Fino. I swear to God, like we saw the shot like when we got angry, but I said like he has no confidence, otherwise he wouldn't take the first shot. Like usually you take the fourth or fifth, like if you have Lavic and you are or you consider yourself a good penalty shooter.
I always take
I
five,
swear
yeah.
to I swear to God, just saw it in his face, and alone the fact that he
Polo
was
puts it in.
taking the first penalty.
Yeah, I always take 5. I never shoot earlier than 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
put your head. He has fucking suction cups on the back of his back, like there. Did you see that? He's been doing that fucking suction cup therapy. Dusan. He's got the bruising from what you use when you have the suction.
Oh,
cup.
yeah. Okay, the bruising.
The cupping.
The fuck's he cupping his back for?
He's got a bad back.
For making blown out all the goddamn time.
Whammy. Come on, Protein's got to come out huge for us now. And that goes in.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if they lose because of that penalty? That's Dusan's legacy.
Well, I mean,
Holy
ultimately,
shit.
yes, lost because of
and the 2 sitters at the end that he missed.
Yeah, there's just so many reasons why we're in this situation. Loka. And he gets it by.
Oh my God.
Just
Low
enough.
right. Guessed correctly, but gets it underneath. I think Locatelli was slightly nervous. We're all fucking slightly nervous. I think Vasquez got some fingers on it. All right. Empoli up now. Kakache for the third attempt.
Yeah, Pinsola can't watch either.
Fine. Yeah. Well, he's been through the best of times and the worst of times.
We'll find a way to cheese it through.
Kache! Oh man, Perlin gets a solid hand, but it goes through.
That fucking sucks.
Ah,
Oh, I hate when
Fuck,
that
man.
happens. The worst is like
I-
you guess right, you get the hand on it, and it still goes in. Is the worst feeling as a keeper.
Man, close.
You know what Monta should have did with his last substitution? Subbed in Di Gregorio just for shits and giggles. Like just like remember Tim Krul? Remember Tim Krul? Like people
Yeah.
would sub him
Yeah.
in just for PKs.
Yeah.
That guy was a
Yildiz.
monster. No
Yildiz
pressure.
now is stepping up. Do or die time as well. Runs right into it and saved, and it's over.
Oh Lord.
It's pretty much over.
Oh Lord.
I mean,
Yeah, there are your 2 star boys.
That was a terrible shot. No, that's not a good hit at all.
Well, that is out of 2 competitions, guys.
He can still miss.
Okay.
He can still miss. You know, he can
And
pull a
then-
deuce on.
and then we have to go through another
And-
round.
And then you have to save the next one.
I'm all for it. I'm all for the anarchy right now.
Yeah.
He put him on ice. He put him on ice.
He can-
Jesus
He
Christ.
can miss. He can miss.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh man, that is Doosan's legacy game and to the moon, just like their fucking shirts. Holy hell. That's why I don't really come on for watch alongs because goddamn it's fucking miserable as shit.
Oh, thanks for leaving me up to
Sorry,
dry.
buddy. Sorry, buddy.
You can't say Kenan's penalty was worse. He hit the target.
There's nothing more embarrassing than shooting it out of the arena.
I think I'll do this. There we go. That was terrible. That was so bad.
Who loses to fucking Empoli in the fucking Coppa Italia? Who does that?
I still can't believe Doosan said, hey, you know, I know Kenan Yildiz is the NASA boy for the shot, but I'm going to beat him there by sending that bitch to the moon. Oh, who the fuck sends a pet? Oh, my Lord. Oh, God, that's terrible. Oh, my goodness.
Honestly, I don't even have anything to say. I think we said everything. So, chat, please vet. Take it away.
Yeah, let the chat vent. I'm just here to laugh at this point.
In the last couple of weeks, I said I got everything out of my chest. So, off my chest. Sorry.
He benched it off.
Right now, it feels like there's a fucking big steamer on my chest.
Courtesy of Montalban. The fact that you needed, to be honest with you, no, I'm going to give it a bug with you guys. The fact that you needed Thuram to do a filthy backheel nutmeg to even push it to penalties. Come on. Come on. You literally had a clear shot to the finals. It was Bologna after this, and then it was whoever you played in the final after.
And you really think with this performance we could beat? Yeah. Even if we don't.
Not anymore.
Morton, Doosan protecting the stadium from rogue drone attacks.
That is very true. That is very, very true. Thanks.
I swear Doosan has a better defense mechanism than Israel.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about Yildiz, star boy. We said, I mean, I hate that we're right about this again. That we should not have propped Yildiz up at 19 like that.
I was gonna say, at this point, do we need to seriously just start getting
The receipts,
clips,
just replaying our
just
old videos,
playing all of the clips that we did in the summer?
Oh my fuck. At this point, if Mata pulls a Scudetto out of his ass, I would still fire him.
Do you remember? Do you remember 1 or 2 weeks ago when I said, "What are we going to do when we miss our expectations?" And there were a couple in the chat that said, "Oh, we're not losing to Empoli. We will get by in Coppa Italia. Yeah.
So it's February. 2 of our 3 goals for the season have ended in failure. Now,
I think
don't think it's
we only have one. If we fire Mota, because there's a question in the chat, you would only get one.
what are we talking about.
Is how many
What's the
seasons
question?
would you right here? Do we know if we fire Mota, how many seasons are left on his contract? I think it's just one. He signed a 2+1.
Yeah, 2+1, I think.
Which is, I think, Dash, you said it, that it wasn't a good look, that's all they were offering him.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta take another phone call.
Boo him.
Dallas officially Mata out. It's super hard at this point to
Even the problem is, even if you change him, like, there are still other problems.
so many issues.
There are so many issues. The squad building, we overbloated our midfield, in my opinion, like with players that cost a lot of money, but that don't warrant that by their performances. We spent a lot of money on an unexperienced coach. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a lot needs to change.
Honestly, yeah, but how? Like, do you think Giuntoli will ever reach out to Allegri after how that ended? Of course not. Like, he burned down everything that was connected to Allegri, so there's nothing, no chance that we will do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments. I think I skipped over a few, so I'm sorry, but fuck. People are starting to appreciate Max a little bit more. Because he did something with absolute trash in a trash situation. You do have to recognize that did happen. Yes, and we've. So here's my thing with the last season is that at least I knew I had the Coppa to hang on to, right to the end.
We still had 1-0s. Like, we still knew that we will win games. Yes, there was the occasional loss, but we were still winning, even though it was dirty. We still won.
Yeah, Club World Cup. Yeah, if this is how we're performing, we shouldn't have been allowed in.
We needed the money from the fucking Club World Cup, and we wasted that on alone 100 million on a midfield that A is not working, B that's injured a lot, C, yeah, not effective at all. So
it's harder for Giuntoli to leave, but you see, I don't think he necessarily bought the wrong players. This is where it gets tricky, right? He bought all these players, spent all this money for Mata. You could argue that was not the wrong thing to do because they want to put 100% faith into the project. And
no, but Bologna didn't spend 100 million. Why can't you look into, like I said from the beginning, I'm not paying that money for Coop Miners. He is a good player. I'm still not doubting that.
I'm just saying you can make that argument. It's an argument you can make. I'm not saying I agree with it because it is dumb that we spent that much money.
Yeah.
But how much of that do you really... That's where I'm hung up, right? Like, Giuntoli is trying to put support in for the coach, and he wants to make an impact. And he made that gamble. So yeah, he has to eat it for obviously failing at this gamble as well. But I'm not necessarily upset with him that he did go for a gamble at the beginning of the season. I was okay. I knew, and I think everyone didn't expect right off the... Well, okay. Most people didn't expect this to be like, we're going to get a treble right away. We knew it was going to be a rocky start.
Are you kidding me? You know how many people called you and I cowards for sitting there to tell people to temper expectations?
That's why I took it back. Because
fuck them. No, because it's people like, no, seriously, it's because of people like that we got in this mess. So it's because of people like that you have this stupid, I don't want to say pussification, but this weird gentrification of Juve where It's all about like, oh, it just looks amazing hipster ball. We can play these amazing passes, and instead of actually getting results. Because apparently winning off corner kicks but having a decent defense and somehow winning games 1-0 wasn't good enough. So let's get this modern approach, this new thing, and other people making videos, making thumbnails. Is this man, Allegri, is destroying Juventus. Great, fantastic. Motta did it in 6 fucking months.
And there's nothing. Well, tomorrow there's going to be something, but IFTV and the likes are not going out making big obnoxious thumbnails and videos about it.
Thiago Motta has officially ruined. Stop. Like it's like I'm sick of this. I'm really sick of this. Like this social media reaction, this click for likes and stuff like that. Instead of just having cordial conversations on certain things and what issues are. And oh, hey, maybe this is why. Like for example, maybe I wonder why Max's team kind of petered off at the end of last season. Oh wait, they didn't have depth in the most crucial position to play counterattacking ball. A midfield trio of McKennie, Locatelli, and Rabiot. No wonder why they couldn't push for the title, because they were gassed. Where it's like with this, you have players, but Motta, for some reason, doesn't know how to fucking use these players. And then what was the argument? Oh, Dash, you just have a bias towards Dusan. He's actually a really good player. Yeah, fantastic. How'd that work out for us tonight? Side foot a direct shot in front of net. Shanks that bitch wide. I don't know how you shank that bitch wide from the position that he was in. And then guess what? Straight into the moon with his PK, by the way, I don't know. And then I'll remember. Oh, yeah. Guys, we should probably get rid of Chiesa because Chiesa isn't that kind of guy. Oh, it's blasphemous. Chiesa's an elite player. He's amazing. Yeah, great. How's that bench at Liverpool feeling for him right now?
He's not even on the bench.
Oh, right. He's playing with 21-year-olds.
No, did he? Turo, sincerely, not importante. Thiago Motta, probably. I love how you can still laugh at it. Dash is actually right. The football hipsters took over. I knew the team sucked. That's why he was so frustrated and always angry. Actually, I got AI to make a Juve hipster for me a while ago, and there's a new feature for sharing JPEG. So I'm gonna see how this works. I'm gonna do this live. Present. Let's see. Image file.
There is no excuse.
There we go.
Like there is no excuse. This
The
is a
Juve
pathetic. This is a pathetic product.
Why is he looking like a Bavarian German?
I was about to say that.
Because this is what hipsters do. They wear leather aprons and they drink craft beers at a bar that is themed, German themed or Irish themed, either one.
Our hipsters just wear too tight, too short jeans.
Well, the jeans they're short. He's got the feather in the cap.
Yeah,
he's got the glasses that he probably doesn't need.
And it's like, and you know, the problem is, the issue is it's not going to get fixed if you get a new director or a new coach. You need a complete proper overhaul with proper footballing people in that back office. Because, like, for example, you know, it's kind of ironic because the president and the CEO, when Max was there the last season, they loved doing interviews. They loved talking about stuff. But now that it's this season, where are they at?
Anthony, what's your username on Reddit? Because I troll Reddit quite a bit. And yes, I'm aware of some of the opinions of the people on there. It's what you're saying. Not always level-headed.
Like where's he at? Where's these guys at? They love to talk last season. This season they're not talking. Giuntoli loved to talk last season. This season, not really. Oh wait, yeah, because now it's your mess. Now you made this. I warned you. I warned him. I warned Giuntoli, and I warned listeners and viewers after the Coppa Italia match. I said, you guys have officially gotten what you've wanted for. You've got what you wanted. I hope it works. How's that working for you?
10 tones down going on on our Juve hipster. He owns a burger shop that charges $25 for a burger, no sides, and extra $8 for the fries.
And $4 for cheese.
and they only have like the bottled hipster sodas. Can't get a Coke. Yeah.
You want to know,
you know what I'm saying?
You want to know what this team needed to answer Master G here? They shouldn't have isolated and shipped out all of their veteran players because this season was a transition season. You were transitioning from one coach to another. The problem is your veteran players didn't like the way that you did your previous coach dirty. So they were probably a little bit more unwilling to be on ship with all this new stuff here. So what you did, because this is 100% I'm convinced they did, was him and Mota were like, hey, we can keep the younger guys, but these older guys that were kind of more on the max camp, we need to get rid of these guys. Danilo, gone. Rabiot, say what you want about Rabiot, but Rabiot was one of the more senior players on that team. Gone. Gone. Who else? What do you have now? Szczesny, gone.
Which we didn't even need to. We really didn't even need to. Like I like Di Gregorio, don't get me wrong, but we had no reason to get rid of Szczesny.
So it's like, what, Perin is maybe now your senior player? Rabiot didn't want to stay because, again, the way that things went down.
No,
I'm sure Pinsolio has more seniority.
Yeah. No, and Rabiot still wanted a lot of money. Look, that is what happens with. Look, his contract was up. We didn't agree on one. That's okay. That's not my biggest worry. My worry is sending Danilo away, sending effectively your captain away, your leaders away, and you left a goddamn gaping hole in the hierarchy of the team. Like, the team has 0 leaders. Tell me who is a leader. Yes, we had 5 captains, but who is leader?
No, we had 10 captains so far.
And if you don't have leaders on the pitch, where's your leader on the sideline? Why doesn't he ever like explode, do something, be angry, like show me that this actually matters to you? And yes, no, there are ideas on how to fix this team. But for that, I'm sorry that dude, I'm in rage again. You should have gotten a coach that has actual experience coaching teams, that has experience of coaching divas, because this team, and we say it for 2 years now, this team is full of divas. So you need a coach that holds them accountable. But no, our management right now gives a shit about our accountability. So
I can only imagine what the press release says. Let's see if it even came out yet.
And the way to fix this fucking thing is a goddamn 4-3-3 with 2 strong center backs. Stop this shit with ball playing center backs. Give me 2 actual fullbacks. Like, have a safe defensive like basis, and then have a midfield of Locatelli, Thuram. That is your strong midfield. You have one that is helping defensively. You have one that is the ball carrier. Get an actual fucking 10. And then give me quick wingers and please a goddamn striker that can finish from 3 yards in front of the goal.
All right, I do have Motta's post game here. Might as well go over it. I haven't pre-read it.
You don't even have to buy a lot, by the way, except of getting a fucking 10 and sell a bunch of players.
I feel ashamed of the attitude in the first half. I am wrong because I did not make the players understand the importance of the match and of wearing an important shirt like that of Juve. I hope that the criticism is really strong. The public was kind. Do you need to make them understand the importance of this match? Do they not know? Anyways. The players must understand that they have to prove that they deserve to be here every day. Today, we didn't deserve anything. No one on the pitch took responsibility and unacceptable attitude. We really hit rock bottom tonight. We have to apologize. And then he finishes up, or at least this is the last quote I have of him. The team has many quality players, but quality in football is not enough. need a different type of attitude. That today was wrong, and I am ashamed of this. This behavior on the field of the players is unacceptable. Things must be deserved, not demanded. So, I mean, cool words, I guess.
So I've got live reaction of the PK miss, so we can kind of go through what X has, but I still can't believe you shot that. Like, look how terrible of a shot this is. Like so I don't like these fucking hezzies. See it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like those. Like, whenever I'm teaching someone to take PKs, run through it. Like, make your mind up on where you're gonna send it, because for me, it pisses me off because this screams to me that you don't know what you're doing when you delay your shot this long. Because when you're doing that, physics here, your potential to kinetic energy transfer from this, especially with tired legs, you'll lean back without realizing that you're leaning back. Because if you look at the shot, so he's already shifted his entire weight forward. So his balance is already fucked because of this. So see how back he leans into that shot? Because
so bad.
He
looks like a
back
goof
into it.
Dude, we learned in fucking 5th class at the school, not even at the football club. We learned in fucking school that chest over the ball when you shoot it. Goddamn.
Yeah, look at how far his chest is. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in. I don't think I'll be able to. No, I won't.
Yeah.
But if you look at how far his chest is. So can you guys see my mouse pointer?
Yeah. Well,
So,
it went
like,
away, but we
It's
started
back.
it.
Is it back?
Just
There it
move it
is.
around. Yeah.
Okay. So, like, for example, you see where I'm pointing? That's the ball. That's Doosan's chest. How in the ass are you gonna hit an effective PK when your chest is easily a foot behind the ball at this point? That is terrible technique. And that's why I hate the stupid stutter step PK that people take. Because look at this. He needs to be in this stance when he's making contact with the ball. Like, this stance right here is what you should make when you're hitting it, not when you're doing some stupid hezzy.
By the way, the only one that I constantly see scoring that stutter step is Lewandowski. But he is always like straight over the ball. Like he's never leaning back like that.
And he's in a different league.
Yeah.
Like, not the fact that he's in a different, but you know what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
he's cut above. Is that I show speed?
Yeah.
Put that over. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Say you swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on. Say. Put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi. Say you swear to God that just happened. I just wait.
The context is Vlahovic's first touch in a 1v1 was a pulled muscle, assault on the defender, big hail, and Lee lost it. I'm just listening to the reactions on Twitter right now. Vlahovic, you're a disgrace to football. And you being considered a good striker is why the beautiful game isn't beautiful anymore.
Dude,
That's a little hard.
That's great.
This one's great.
But yeah,
I hope,
people don't need to be attacking. Ouch.
That's beautiful. That one's
I mean,
fun.
stuff like that. So okay, but like, don't tag them.
I hope the Premier League did watch this game.
They're used to it. They're used to it. Inconvenient truth. What we've learned from this: Thuram is Juve's best player at the moment. Juve can't play complete 90 minutes. Vlahovic is not good enough. Huh? I remember having conversations with him months ago saying that, and he called me blasphemy.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that didn't check his receipts, so fuck him.
Is this pregame? Oh, so he was warming up doing that. That's funny.
The Ultras need to step up to this fucking nerd. Yeah, I'm surprised the Ultras have been tame about this. That's actually very odd how tame they've been about it.
Oh, remember this one? I totally called this midstream, the Zaza penalty.
Yeah.
Telling you.
He takes 20 steps before he hits it. Oh man. Okay. Fuck. Are we just doom scrolling Twitter now?
No, I'm looking at the reactions. Like some of the shit's actually hilarious. But
Should I go now?
he wants to. He's like, I want to go sleep. I just want to be miserable.
Yeah.
At
Just let
home.
me hate myself somewhere else.
It's funny. There's a meme with Allegri and Motta. It says there are those who win the Coppa Italia with Vlahovic in a decisive and positive way, and then there's those who go out with Empoli with Vlahovic in the most negative way possible. That's how you know Max is the GOAT. He made Dusan look at least decent in that Coppa Italia final. I'm just stirring up the pot here.
Be sipping on his wine though, Allegri is a vineyard.
Allegri's probably just laughing his ass off watching this. He's like, I told y'all. Hey, could you imagine though? Monte gets fired. Max comes in as caretaker at the end of the season.
You'd have to get rid of Gentoli. You'd need Agnelli back.
That's what I said. Like you will never get Max if Giuntoli's there. That bridge is burnt.
Sal's go to the gym. Work it off, baby. Work off your anger. Yeah, I'm gonna go have to walk my dogs.
No,
They're
usually
trees.
you don't, but I give a shit about it. When we lose to Empoli, when we had zero control over the match, could have conceded 3 goals, could have scored 3 goals, missed 2 big chances, maybe even more, lost in penalties because our fucking 80 million striker skyrocketed the goddamn penalty. And by the way, we're out of Champions League as well, so number one, we won shit. And even when we didn't expect to win shit, there's a way to lose games.
Yeah, this is another season we're gonna have without any trophies.
Yeah.
We failed immediately in the Super Coppa. We failed in the quarterfinal of the Coppa Italia just now to Empoli, for fuck's sake. And we didn't even get to the round of 16 because we lost to PSV in a playoff round.
If we lost to the final in the Coppa Italia, I wouldn't be mad.
No, because anything out of the final, it's a one-off match.
We didn't even give it a proper shot. I mean, how
lost
it. It's unacceptable to lose this game, man.
It's unacceptable to lose.
Empoli was missing their whole fucking squad.
Yeah, we won't even qualify for the Super Cup. That's the first time in like forever.
Their whole front line was literally like out with injuries, man. Did you notice Fazzini wasn't even playing, and he's maybe their best goals and assist like creator. Yes, Lorenzo Colombo scoring a lot of goals, and Esposito as well. They're scoring decent goals, but Fazzini is their creator. Dude, they destroyed us like on the counter attack time and time again. Man, I'm too angry. Sorry.
Well, don't blame you.
Are we even talking about the game tomorrow? Like, what will we
just not even do a podcast tomorrow.
Like, what the hell are we supposed to?
I don't know. I legitimately don't know because it's like another
like
fucking
fantasy roster construction for the summer.
Yeah, it's like we're Cleveland Brown fans. We're talking about the draft and the combine.
Oh, God.
like we're like fans of a terrible NFL franchise because now we have like little to no meaningful games. Well, no, we do for the top 4, but like remember, and this is like when we were spoiled. Like remember those seasons when we were like, you know, a shoehorn for Serie A and we got eliminated in Champions League and like those remaining games didn't mean shit after in Serie A, like nobody fucking cared. Like I remember the season that we lost to Real Madrid, right? Where we lost that comeback in the Bernabeu. And then like we had Serie A in the bag and I just did not care. Like I just did not care about watching Serie A games.
Yeah, and Master G talking about Agnelli coming back. Yeah, those are the rumors. They say 3 years. So the tight. We're gonna have to wait this one out.
Yeah, we're gonna be in a banter area for a while.
What the saddest part for me is, look, my main team here in Berlin, which I support since I'm a child.
Yeah, Sobster, your team sucks. No. I'm a Toronto fan. My team sucks. I get it.
No, they suck, but it is okay if you suck, but you fight at least. Like show energy on the pitch, like side tackle somebody. Like if the
that
game
is the German way.
Away.
Continue fighting
Yeah,
even though you lost.
exactly. Fight for it, man. Fight for your right. No, like show me something on the pitch. Show Grinter on the pitch.
Yeah, it's
Like,
nothing.
and
It
and
feels,
then it's acceptable to lose if you're trying at least.
you know,
But
like the
this team
death in the
doesn't have
eyes.
energy. It doesn't have like Grinter.
Yeah, you know
It,
how
it,
right now all the players, they look like they have hooker eyes, just like that
Yeah.
death stare because they have too much coke to keep on going.
Yeah.
That's the look. They have hooker eyes right now.
They have hooker eyes.
No, they do. And the last time the locker room had hooker eyes was fucking sorry.
Yeah.
It feels like sorry.
If you have any expectations for the Club World Cup, I'm sorry, Matt. But for me, it does. If they sack him now, if they sack him at the end of the season, like it's not like we do something
If it
like that.
continues like this, I'm not watching any fucking football in July. I'm watching goddamn baseball. That's how bad it is.
Formula One, Dave.
I'm gonna watch the fucking Toronto Blue Jays play fucking 13 innings against the fucking Kansas City Royals because I'd rather hate myself that way than watch fucking Juve lose against proper football clubs. Ugh. Let it all out. Dash is doing work anyways. He doesn't care.
Huh? I do care. Sincerely. Honestly.
Yeah, no, they all had, it was all fucked up. We've been fucked up for a while. But I think the general consensus is that at least Agnelli cares, whereas Elkin is waiting for Daddy Lewis to take his shirt off.
That's so true.
I wouldn't say the players we have don't deserve to be in Serie A, unless you're talking about like a Ruhi, who's, you know, fringe next gen guy. Sure, but they're not playing at that level. What it is. Elkin is a turd. Juve problem's not being a corp. We trust the corp to do a hipster like Empoli, who want to play hipster football instead of continuing with Max. Yeah, like just being a corporation in and of itself doesn't destroy it, because you see, well, Bayern, I mean, they're German, so they have no soul whatsoever.
Exactly.
But look at what they do. I mean, it can be done.
No, the problem is, look, I think all of us agreed that it had to be over with Max. Like, everybody was exhausted. He was exhausted. The fans were exhausted. We were exhausted watching and commenting. Like, everybody was just exhausted with that. So it had to end, unfortunately. But it's still important on who you choose as the successor. Like, why do you take a coach immediately that is playing that difference of a he's not tactically that different because he's playing pragmatic, but the style he's playing with ball possession. You have a squad that we knew was bad at playing with the ball, and now we force the team to play with 60 to 65% ball possession and don't know what to do with the ball. Hoop Miners is just nowhere because we aren't even pressing, and he learned a style where he presses high, wins the ball back, and then he can work with it. But you have him sitting there in the midfield. Like, how is he supposed to do anything when he doesn't build up that energy where he presses?
Well, I mean,
that goes for the whole team. Like, the team is not set up for ball possession. Like the most of the players are still the same players. Vlahovic was not good in ball possession. Yes, our wingers are new, but our midfield still is not good with ball possession. Like, it's still a lot of the same, even though we changed a lot.
Well, so go back to that, Dave. Go back, because the business part is what makes Juve great. Because Juve was one of the best ran organizations for a while. They were. Hell, why do you think Inter copied us? Because of how well it was ran. The only misplay that happened in that was Agnelli and Paratici going after Ronaldo, where Morata and Allegri were like, we need to rebuild. We need to get younger players for the midfield.
Yeah, that was the big turning point.
That
I
was the
remember.
turning point. And that's what
Everything
threw it
fell.
off.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, having proper structure and organization from your back office is 100% crucial. 100% crucial.
It's all about balance, really, at the end of the
Good
day.
sporting directors and coaches don't overcome bad back office practice.
Like it's clear at this point we've put more of the focus to do the hipster ball, to do this NASA collab. We did that All Blacks. There's collabs with companies I've never even fucking heard of before. Fashion designers. That's the too much of the focus is there. Now I don't care if you want to do a collab here and there. Collabs can be cool, but if that's the focus to prop up a 19-year-old kid, unproven, really, despite what the prospects might say. If that's the focus, instead of, keeping your veteran old man wise dude like Danilo around, you're like, no, not good for the image. Well, losing to Empoli in the quarterfinal of the Coppa Italia is fucking embarrassing. How's that for your fucking image? And when I get the stock update for Juve tomorrow, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be red. How's that for your fucking business plan? Doesn't work. You're not winning. You're losing pathetically. This is a sackable offense if there ever was one. We have players with rockstar wages, true, getting played off the park by Empoli as a youth squad. All-time low in this tournament. Empoli deserved to win in 90. And the Coppa has always been our tournament. We've typically done well. And if we lose, it's at least in the semifinal, something like that. At least more recently, right? We typically go deep. And if we do lose, we're gonna lose to an established team like an Atalanta, perhaps, not a fucking Empoli B squad.
No, you can't even lose to an Empoli in the Coppa Italia once in a while. But the problem is the manner and how we played and how we are barely getting wins in any games. And you continue this pattern in this game. This is the unacceptable part. Bayern, for example, in the last 6 years, I think haven't gone past the semifinals in the DFB Pokal because they were they once lost to a third division team. But nobody gives a shit because they still keep winning, and it is a blip. That stuff can happen, but you're not showing me the performances this whole damn season. And now it continues. We're out of the Champions League. We lost to PSV, who granted wanted it more, but still by names our team was better. Even if all the players that are out are injured, our team still in names is better. And our coach, the new hipster coach, versus a coach, by the way, of PSV that nobody likes.
So
I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure this out. How much are we actually paying him? 3? I can't remember the actual. I can't remember the precise numbers. 3.5 a season. There we go. And 3-year contract to 2027. So it's a 2+1. So 2+1 at 3.5. So I mean it's not a shit ton, all things considered, but yeah, you would still have to pay.
By the way, Dash was preaching when he said that the 2+1 doesn't show a lot of confidence.
No,
because usually you would have given a 4 or 3+1 or something like that. And the question though is, will Giuntoli, if push comes to shove at some point, will he make the decision? Because this is his handpicked guy. Will he admit that he was wrong about it? So
I still think we have until the end of the season, barring a complete just if we're completely out of the running, that might be one thing. If we're down sitting in 10th all of a sudden. But then honestly, we're basically in March, right?
If we don't make Champions League, he should the second we can't reach that goal, he should be gone.
So here's the thing. We're basically in March. Our next game is in March. You got 2 months. What does firing your coach now get you? Unless you have a for sure coach that you want to continue forward with, which is who?
No,
At
but
this
you
time
have
of
to
year.
look in, no, but you have to look into those options. Like you have to keep your options open. I'm not saying sack him now, but you
No,
have,
for the summer
but
though.
yeah, but you have to have somebody in line for the summer.
Yeah,
No,
they do.
but that's what I'm saying. It would almost be so stupid to do it now because there isn't anybody available
you
right
can't
now.
you can't sack it now. I'm against that. You can't.
No,
like, for
I
example,
2
agree.
months.
it
You
is-
suck it up for 2 months.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, right? Like, there's nothing you can do unless you are able to find a really fucking good caretaking manager. But the problem is then again, and this is what I hate about sacking mid-season, because it's like, okay, great, you have you have a De Rossi or a Tudor situation, right? Where it's like they give you that new fresh string of wins, and then you're like, well, shit, maybe we should just continue with this guy, and then it ends up not working out, and then you're fucked. So you have to keep them until the end of the year, and then you're like, okay, you didn't hit the objectives that we had for you, bon voyage. But right now, if I'm Gintoli and I'm smart, but the problem is he hasn't been smart when it comes to pre-negotiations before things go down, because hence why we haven't gotten any decent center backs. But if I'm Gintoli, I'm looking at options of coaches, and I'm saying, hey, what can I do to make you come here? Like, that is the main thing I would be doing if I was him right now. I'd have a short list of 2 to 3 guys. Because right now, if he does not have a short list, he is a fucking idiot.
Well,
And
we
I
saw what he did with
He
defenders.
he didn't have a proper shortlist for center backs after he had almost 5 months to prepare that.
Yeah, because he's the kind of guy that dates one girl and doesn't have backup options if it falls through. That's pretty much what it is. But I'm saying it in this respect. He needs to have a short list, and he needs to start talking with that short list to see if there's any options that are potentially entertaining or able to entertain. Because, dude, you don't know. This could get progressively worse, could get better, but it could also get progressively worse. So having something like this where you have 2 or 3 coaches that you could potentially sign in the summer if you sack this guy, you want to have that ready to go.
Well, Mata needs to know that there's pressure there, that there is somebody ready to take a spot.
He knows.
He
Does
knows,
he
but
does
is there
he
a
though?
name there? Is there a
Like
fucking name on
does
deck?
he know?
I don't know. It depends on if they want to start leaking shit out to journalists like they did with Max last year towards this time.
And then you wonder why he loses it at the journalists.
Yeah.
Because they were all conspiring against him. The whole world was conspiring.
Everything we did in this winter was unprepared. Sorry, not everything. Like Colo in the end was a good signing, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'll see it if I believe it. The management has to be okay with having something like that. Just like if Conte came. And it is really what the team needs. But the management has to be okay with something like Gasparini or Conte or anybody abrasive like.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been 3 fucking hours.
It's
Yes,
been 3 hours.
exactly. Can't have a team full of inexperience, but yes, there's our coach is inexperienced as well as a coach. So yeah, the formula like that doesn't add up to success. So it is what it is, man.
Tear my left nutsack off for Conte. Yeah, that kind of guy. All right. Well, we're gonna come back tomorrow with another pod.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're gonna be any more positive?
No.
He said no. Fuck no.
All right, Dash. I know you've been doing your actual job this whole time, but do this one
He's on
job.
camera now, at least, so he seems done for now.
He's on camera now.
All right, buddy.
I need a vacation. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to this absolutely disgraceful sham of a penalty kicking miss. Thank you, Dusan. Again, moments. Just a gift that keeps on giving for social media. But alas, before we Gasparini on off of this show, make sure you like and subscribe. and we will probably go in depth tomorrow on a podcast episode and talk about Gasparini and figure out whether or not it makes sense or not. But obviously, then, if you want something to listen to take you away from the game, check out the After Hours pod that we have. Again, we're talking more on non-sports related stuff where we make fun of our siblings. We spent a good time talking about siblings on the last episode. So be like a good step bro and don't get stuck. But on that note, see you next tomorrow.